All right, let's go live. Yes. What is going on, everybody? We are here hanging out a little bit. We are going to be taking a look at the Losi Promoto MX. Give it a few minutes, let my buddies get in to join. So what's going on, everybody? This Monday night. I know some other lives going on right now, but we figured we're going to go hang out for a little bit. Talk. Been away for a little while. Obviously still rcing. Lauren, what's going on? KJM, what's going on, buddy? Hello there, Mr. Ethan. What's up? JMRCs, what's going on? Just hanging out here a bit on a Monday night. What's going on with you guys? Well, hello there, little man. And what are you doing, sir? Oh, trouble. What's up, boys? RC Crew, New Jersey, what's going on, dude? Chat, don't touch the computer.
I'm gonna look at that. What's up, JM?
What's up, what's up, what's up, boys?
Addicted to.
Yeah, go play your brother for a few minutes before bed, okay? RC Crew, New Jersey, we got to get together and go run some cars, man.
It's RC fam.
RC fam, that's it. He's got it right. RC fam. Uh-oh. Bada bing, bada boom.
Yo, what up?
What's good, Sergeant Jay? What's going on, man?
Chilling, man. How you doing? Let me mute all this. All right, we should be
Oh,
good.
there you go. I couldn't hear you for a second. What was that? I'm sorry.
I just muted the other chat.
Oh, gotcha.
I had you going on the YouTube.
So what's happening out there in Colorado, buddy? How's the weather? How's the weather these days?
Been hot, raining, hot, hot again, then raining again.
A little while.
So typical crazy Colorado weather.
Gotcha. Now hot over there right now is what?
95.
Okay, so it's hot. Real hot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Especially with the UV index here at this altitude is crazy.
Hello, sir.
You feel it just a little bit more because of the altitude.
Gotcha. What's the altitude where you are?
6,200 feet is the average.
6,200. Okay. All right, come on. Shut the door.
I'm waiting in the way.
Thanks, bud.
Dad, where's the
Bada bing, bing, bing.
RC Crew, New Jersey, what up? JMRCs, what up? Force Hobbies in the building.
What's up, man? How you doing, Sergeant?
Chilling, man. How's it going?
All right, man. Looking good, man, with that orange, man. You look cool.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Doing this thing.
The 11 Charlie swag.
I told my wife to give me some space, and she did.
She's letting you hang out?
The shirt, look. I think you look. It's funny, right? Give me some space. You get it?
Oh,
Yeah,
got you. I see it.
I like that.
I see it.
Yo, you got some great videos, Sergeant J, man. Nice bashing spots in Colorado there, man.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. There's a lot of good ones out here.
You
awesome.
like it,
There's
huh?
no shortage.
You like the area, right?
Yeah, I like it.
No.
I really do.
Nice to you again.
How's like the kids like and stuff? They adapted pretty quick over there.
They're adapted to it well. Yeah, they don't have any
Nice.
issues with it here.
Nice community and stuff like that. Nice people.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Nice, man. You just gotta be careful. A lot of gunslingers are over there, man.
I know. Yeah, it's crazy out here.
You gotta be careful.
Yeah, and I mean, there's a lot of that, and there's a lot of bad pockets of drug activity out here too.
Near you?
Really
Or
bad
Everywhere,
pockets.
man.
where you in Colorado Springs? Where are you at?
Yeah, yeah. In the Springs, there are certain areas of the Springs where you literally will find the zombies. It's crazy.
Oh my God! Wow. Are you over there by 3rd ACR? There's an army base there. I think what's it called?
Fort Carson.
right?
Yep.
Fort
We're
Carson.
right.
Fort
We're
Carson.
right down the street from each other. It's like a 15-minute drive from here to there.
Yeah, I was supposed to go there for some Op 4 back in the day, but I never got a chance to go there.
He said, I never did it.
At Fort Carson, yeah, they do. They have a 3rd ACR there. They have a big battalions there for they get deployed a lot.
Yep. They do a lot of really cool. The Mountain Division is here too. Like they got a lot of training.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
What's up, Thompson? What's going on, buddy?
What's that I see in the background? Is that an Outcast over there? What is that?
Which one?
Off to Force Hobbies, off to
Oh, me?
your right.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's my hobby.
Oh,
That's the Hobby.
Hobby.
Okay.
Yeah, the Creighton XL. Yeah. So it has a broken control. Look at the control arm. Broken control arm.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, I did. I messed it up. That's my one of my favorite toys up back there.
There you go.
I just did my garage, man. I just did the floor. Check it out. Look. I did the garage floor here. I just like stripped it with the epoxy.
You get ready to paint it?
Kind of. I just put my car in the garage. Just got this thing in there just now.
What is that? A S2000? What is that?
Yeah. S2000. Yep.
Heck yeah. Like it.
And I got the other rims right there.
Like it.
The other rims.
Nice.
Yeah, I like her. Yeah, she's a good car. I got to do some more videos on this car. People want to see some more action on it.
You don't see a lot of those anymore. They're
Sorry, Jay, it's all original too. It's all original.
Yeah, they're becoming one of those sought after vehicles that people would get.
Yeah,
because people
really
are getting
clean,
those
they're
and they have
pricey.
such engine bay space that they drop nice engines in them.
Yeah, I even got the Honda S2000 the badge. I'm putting the badge back on like in a couple of days. So
Heck yeah.
come all from Honda from Japan.
KGM, what up, dude?
Yeah, so the having an old original one is nice. That only has 23,000 miles in it too. It's low mileage.
That's dope. Yeah.
It's an 05.
Make room.
Oh, who's through? Speed Cycle? You into cars, Sergeant J?
Yeah,
cars?
not crazy, but yeah, I like I'm into them where I like to learn about them. I know about a lot of different cars, but yeah, I've
You
only
look like
really
like a Dodge Challenger. Like a Dodge
I was
Challenger.
so I was a huge Fox body guy for years. I had 3 different Fox bodies.
Oh, really? Mustang, 89
Yes.
Mustang.
Hold the mic.
Hold the
What
mic.
is up, Speed Psycho?
How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Sergeant J,
I
let me
love
tell
that
you,
last video you dropped. That was pretty dope.
I'm doing good. Now listen, Sergeant J, I got a story for you. So I used to be a tow truck driver.
Oh, story time. Hold on. Let me get a drink.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, it's short.
No. Get your blunts out, guys.
I tried to make. Are you sitting, Sergeant J? Are you sitting down?
Yeah.
Are you sitting down on a stool and not something weird? Okay.
Yeah,
Here
I'm
we
sitting
go.
on a stool.
No.
Look at.
So I was a tow truck driver. Guy called in, said he had a a Mustang back in the day, Fox body. He wouldn't start. I opened the hood. I noticed the battery cable was loose. Tightened it up. I took that bad boy for a 45-minute test drive and never let the back tires stop spinning. And then put it back.
That's awesome.
Then I unhooked the battery. I put it back on the tow truck, and then I hauled it back to the shop.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Anyway,
That's
carry on. I'm
funny.
sorry, guys. I got excited. What's up?
No. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, always fun spinning tires on those things, man.
I had an 89 Fox body GT. So the HO 5.0 HO 225
There you
horsepower,
go.
whatever they were.
Yep.
I had the 5 lug conversion on mine, so I got the pony tires.
Yep.
That's what they do. They come with full lugs, and you had to spend like
Yep. It was a couple grand. So the one that I got already had it on it. It was a 90.
Then there was
yeah.
me.
90 GT convertible.
Yeah, the 90s had it. Mine was the last year I had the full lug.
So all those Fox bodies, I'd pull up in my Eagle Talon,
Then you
and
blow
I
them
would
away.
dust every one of them with that 4-cylinder turbo. Man, that thing was so fast. It wasn't until a lot later that Mustangs were actually fast. They were slow for a
They
long
were
time.
slow up until like 2000. Up until you know what?
They really were. They weren't fast
Terminators. The
whatsoever.
Terminators came out.
I mean, they were slow until people started putting in. They started dropping superchargers on them.
No,
and
but I
stuff,
mean,
and
like
that's when they started
stock.
getting
They're
fast.
fast. They're plenty quick stock now. I mean, you can go faster, obviously, but I mean, like they were slow for a long time. Then all of a sudden, they finally were fast.
Like 20
Yeah,
years,
they
was behind.
yeah, in the 80s they made everything slow. Even the Lamborghinis were slow as dogs in the 80s.
Yeah,
it's like, dang, man, come on.
Next video, I'll bring my Lamborghini Countach. I have a Countach. I'll bring that one out next time.
There you go. The DeLorean though, that was fast. 88 miles an hour like that.
And then go wherever you want.
That DeLorean was a dog. I mean, just sick dog. No.
Especially with the flex capacitor. You gotta have the flex capacitor in your DeLorean, then you can go fast.
Get to the chopper.
To the chopper? Okay. All right. I'll get me one of those.
All right. So what's going on? Jeremy TRC, what's going on? Thanks for stopping in. Jeremy Stone's in the house. What's going on, buddy?
Jeremy Stone.
Oh, Jeremy TRC, what's up, man?
Go
Jeremy
Bills.
Stone.
KGM, I'll give you that one because they are playing.
KGM, go Bills. Yes.
Buffalo. I'll give you that one, buddy.
I'm trying to hear you guys because you're all mumbling and drunk. Hold on. You know, I'm just. Hey, you guys know I'm just messing with you when I say that stuff, right? I'm a jokester. You know that.
You? No.
No.
No, you're messing with us now, I think.
I just want you to be like, oh, he said I was drunk on a live stream. I hate his guts. I don't want that to happen.
Jeremy T, what up, dude? JM's is right.
Yep.
JMRC is right.
Yeah, I'll go downstairs.
When I see these kids today with these Mustangs and they're like a 5.0, but it's an automatic.
What's the new Mustang?
V8. You know, we call them 5 slow. We call them the 5 slow.
No, but what's the new Mustang V8 motor they put in it now? Is it back? Is it a 5-liter?
The Coyote.
I thought they were going.
Yeah, they went back to a 5.0. Yeah.
Back to a 5.0, right?
Did they end up They didn't end up doing a twin V6 on it.
They got the 4-cylinder EcoBoost turbo.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, you're right.
Listen, let me tell you, my neighbor has one amongst a couple of other cars. He's got a Camaro ZL1. And let me tell you, this 4-cylinder Mustang is worked a little bit. That little thing runs.
It goes fast. The 2.3.
Oh, it is quick.
The EcoBoost, right?
And if you like a turbo sounding engine, it sounds incredible.
Yeah.
You do
I hate turbos. Hate them.
I love
hate
them.
turbos.
I love the 2 Turbskis in my
SUV.
I don't know if I have a car without a turbo and not a stick shift. I don't even know if I own one. So I hate them.
You own one without?
You own one. You have a Ford ST.
I only run turbo and stick shift, baby. Don't worry about it. My motorcycles, well, some of them had. You guys, I got kicked out of where I was at, so now I got to like run around, and I have no good spot.
You got to readjust.
Yeah, I got to readjust.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
I don't know. I'll sit in the pits.
So Speed Cycle, you got some new spots to go bash at now, huh? Different setups, different stuff coming.
Well, here's the problem. I got to do a major overhaul. Sorry, I'm getting situated. My X-Max is halfway apart on my bench. Get out of my way, piece of crap.
I found the sticker I found.
How dare you?
It's a nice sticker, right? Different.
Oh,
Different.
I'm putting that on here.
I'm different.
I'm putting that on here when I I got dust.
Oh, you are a rock star.
Oh yeah, you like the Rockstar? Yeah, it's cool, right? Cool.
Yeah. I'm trying to get all you guys in the picture. All right, I see Sergeant J. I see Bubblehead. I see everybody.
KGM said the 7.3 gas fits the Mustang.
Huh?
It does.
He said, "Drop in a big boy."
Oh,
Mhm.
you know what though? Sometimes
7.3
it's fun. It's fun, but power to weight ratio sometimes ruins it. But you know, it's fun. It's fun to do. Drop a big block in a Honda S2000. You know, I've seen it done.
You do that. You do the LS
Just put a
LS
big
motor.
turbo on it and let that 4-cylinder scream.
They put the
Yeah, the
LS
four-
motor in the car.
That,
You know,
that
and-
S2000 motor is strong in its own right when you work it. So you put
It's
a nice
bulletproof.
turbo set on it, that can easily push 450 with no problem,
I know.
without
Yeah,
even
but
trying.
I have mine
Yeah,
all
that's
stock.
true.
I like it. I like it stock.
They're nice.
fast
They're
and
nice
smooth.
running cars, man. They handle great too for what they are.
I know. It's incredible.
I give it
It's
to
very
Honda
comfortable
for
driving.
that car.
What's up?
I give it to Honda for that car.
Oh yeah, they don't make it like that no more, man. You know, that's like a legendary car from Honda.
Or the old
Yeah,
Yeah,
they have a nice little bolt-on supercharger for that. Just letting you know.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
But I
listen,
know
what
you
do
like it stock.
you guys think about this motorcycle? Let me pull a little closer here.
I was
I think
gonna
it's cool.
ask.
I think it's cool. I will
Who's
end.
watched videos on it? Who's got an opinion on it? I've ran 2 packs through it. I did break it. It's back to working. If you can see up underneath of the guts here,
What
I had
did
it
you
made-
break on it?
I had that front crash plate that goes from it's the pivot piece from the frame
Yeah.
to this front crash suspension.
Right.
So I got a metal one on order already from GPM.
Oh, of
that's
course
gonna
they
be
make
here.
upgrades already. Here we go.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm nervous about the metal because I'm not sure what else it'll break. But I've been talking to them. They said they're going to make other parts if need be. So I'll be a test dummy as soon as they get them.
Okay. Well, how do you like it so far?
Dude, I love it. And listen, it's funny. I'm editing my video right now from the first run, and I'm still not sure how I'm going to upload everything, but I still cannot find in the video when I broke it. Because not at any,
Weird.
no, listen, no lie,
TLC,
dude. At no point in
RC.
time in the video can I tell by driving it that
Give
anything's
us a thumbs
changed.
up too.
And literally in the video, I drop it into the backseat of the car, and I'm like, "Oh wow, it's broken! Like, what happened?"
Well, maybe that's what did it. Maybe you dropped it too hard. I mean, come on, man.
So, all that happens when that piece breaks is the forks, instead of being here, they're the front tire's out, and there's more of an angle, and there's no bottom crash support. So it can still do all the driving, minor jumps, no problem. But if you full send it, you may break something up top.
Oh,
But the up top piece is pretty durable. I didn't know I broke it. I still kept playing pretty hard until the battery died. The second pack, my reinforcements broke pretty quick because I didn't have any metal on there. This plate, which I haven't ran yet, this plate has.
the battery for that thing? Like
What's that?
6,000 milliamp? They're small batteries.
No, I actually do. Believe it or not, this fits a 5200 2S LiPo. But the way 2S LiPos are, most hard case 2S LiPos are all the same size, whether it's a 5200 or a 6500. The inside's the same. The case is the same on the outside. The inside's what's different. So there's 6,500 milliamp batteries you can fit inside of this bad boy.
Right, a soft pack, you mean, or
no? Even a hard pack, I've seen them because I found them on Amazon, same size as the Electron Pro 5200.
Wow.
Yeah, I was comparing my 2S, I had 3S hard case to a 2S, and it was the same size.
This is like that stuff from Saved by the Bell Jack Morris had back in the day, right? The same size.
I think that I can hear you. Hello?
Hey, hello, is anybody there? Hold on, let me 3.
Yeah, I got a battery for you right here. Gold bat.
Hello.
You want this
Yes.
addicted?
Losi? Yes. It's been great, but another fork broke. Yep. So it took me a couple minutes. Oh, Jim's right. That is you. I thought that was you, buddy. You got the you broke the seat. I thought you said the servo too. So I had a lot of fun with it. I hit 40 miles an hour so far. The first run, I was so excited I must have not hit read or start when I started my GPS. So I had no GPS the first run. I reran it on the
Yeah.
second run. Big shout out to RC Guy Garage with the clutch GPS holder that can get onto pretty much everything. So I got a nice little backpack
Wow, that's
set up
pretty
here
awesome.
for him.
He made that?
Yeah, he 3D prints some stuff. I bought this. It's not, he didn't give me it. I bought this before. It's pretty awesome. Just GPS fits in there perfect. I put this in all my different
Oh, I
cars.
see now. Okay.
When I run this, when I run this, I just
Nice.
take it off and put it around the thing. But got a little hole in the back to push the GPS out. TPO, beautiful. Why not?
I
right?
saw. Why not?
It's
I saw him
awesome.
running. I saw him running down the street with it around his head. I don't know what that
He
was
might
about,
be,
but
he does all kinds of stuff. So
trying to see how fast he could go.
on there.
He puts everything on his head.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
But
that guy's a trip.
he does all kind of reviews, man. He's honest with his stuff, which is what I like.
Yeah, no, he is. He's just a trip.
Even if I don't agree
very.
with some of the stuff because he has a different experience than me, he's honest with what he says. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He can't drive an X Max. He keeps on. He plays it for like 5 seconds.
Hey, maybe it's just not the car for him. It's possible, right?
Yeah.
No, I saw him driving like when he first got a Big Rock. He was driving in the winter, but he kept leaving it outside in piles of snow and water, and he wonders why he's having problems with it. I'm like, dude, you're leaving it outside. Like, yeah, you're gonna have problems with it.
It's gonna be, it's so plastic. It's gonna break. Everything breaks on him. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's just a
100%.
he's a goofy dude. He's I get he's very like honest with his reviews and stuff. And a lot of personalities. He's way out there.
He also like finds these little problems, like with the 4S line with the V2s. There was a problem, he said, and he found out.
Well, he had that one car. He got it a little early.
Yeah. It was like a prototype of the V2 Outcast.
Yeah.
You have one of those, right, Sergeant J? You got the 4S cars?
Yeah, I have a 4S Outcast V2. Well, not
like
V2.
it.
Yeah, it's a V2. I like it. It's pretty dope. It's a fun truck. It still has its flaws though. The composite chassis is like it can only handle so much. So it's like even with little bracings and stuff like that, if you land on the corner, you're gonna break the corner with a hinge pin connects to the arm, and then the whole chassis is done. The whole chassis is done. I've had three chassis now. Right? Yeah, it's part of the chassis.
It's all connected. I know. Yeah.
Yeah. So the bottom of the chassis is the bottom of the bulkhead. So all that whole thing is like connected. So once you break one part of that chassis is done.
Yeah, I got the Voltex over here in pieces. My Vortex 3S. I got it wet. All the ball bearings are shot.
You got it wet.
Yeah.
I got it wet, baby.
I got it wet, man.
I think I'm just going to turn on I'm going to keep the Outcast. I do love it, but one of these, the new Vendetta, the $200 Vendettas, I'm going to turn that. I guess I'm going to need Creighton arms, but I still want a short suspension. I just want to have longer arms to get my suspension. So I'm going to make a Vendetta rally car.
Nice, man.
Like a little bit of a Mad Max style, because the wheels will probably stick out a little further with the Creighton arms.
What's that diff from?
Oh, this is from the Vortex. Same as yours on your Outcast, right? The ball bearings are completely seized. Don't even turn. And when I went to go roll the car, I'm like, what the hell is going on over here? I thought it was like a pinion issue, a spur gear. Automatically, you want to take out your spur and check it out, right?
You could probably take them bearings off and clean them up, man. Are they rubber shielded or metal?
What's up?
Are they rubber shielded?
Rubber shielded, but they're seized though. I don't know how that's possible though. They're seized. They won't even turn.
So
take the rubber shields off and lube them suckers up.
There's a couple tricks you can do, Paul.
Oh, there you go.
Winter evening. Yep.
If you're like me and you've taken your X-Max through mud, water, don't care, and all this, you take it apart, all the ball bearings are seized. Like Sergeant J was saying, take off the rubber. You can actually take that bearing and slam it on the concrete. It'll start to loosen up, and then you can put some
grease in it, right? Grease, right?
I don't use WD-40, but something stronger than that, anti-seize, whatever. And also, I've heated them up. If you take apart my X-Max, you'll see heat marks on some of my bearings, and they roll smooth as butter. But I mean, that's only in a situation where you don't have bearings. That's in an emergency, I would say.
Yeah, and I do stuff like this, like keep mine sitting inside of a liquid.
Wow, what is that? Wow.
Oh, that's a good idea. I never thought of that one.
Containers like that too. That's how I soak on my new one.
It looks like CLP from the military.
Or if I check it's 3-in-1.
Listen, you
so
guys
if I take the oil out or take them off out of a truck and replace them, but the bearings are still usable and I know I can use them later if I blow out another one, I take them and keep them inside of something like this, and then I'll also open them back up when I'm ready to use them and put actual grease and stuff in there.
KGM uses ultrasonic.
I usually keep them lasting for a long time. I very rarely have bearings blow out. I'll say that.
Yo, if you know you got a car, you're gonna take. Listen, if you know you got something you're gonna take in water and it's nice and clean before you take it in water, use this.
The CRC, yeah. I've never tried it, but I can see it working.
It's electric lubricant for like protecting stuff. It's perfect for
dielectric grease or something.
No, dielectric grease. That's this.
That's awesome.
I got all kind of stuff down here. This goes on any connectors. Ooh, this goes on some.
Throw it harder. Yeah.
Throw it harder. Just chuck it in there.
This is just a spray like you would spray WD-40. It just it gets everything real nice, dude. It's good stuff.
Yeah, the ball bearings are. I never blow mine up. They just cease sometimes. They just stop working, and the car just stops right where it stops. It's terrible.
You're just breaking it, man.
Well, I've never had a car stop from a bearing, but I've had them seize.
It was the bearings.
Yeah, definitely.
It was my Spectre motor. I melted the bearings in there, and I got to replace.
Nitro that makes sense. If it's in the motor, yeah.
Nitro Freak, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it.
Nitro Freak, buddy, my boy.
Smash that thumbs up.
Yeah, Nitro Freak.
Nitro Freak in the house. Yes.
Hold on. So back for a second about cleaning stuff. KGM is another one. KGM's got an ultrasonic cleaner. Not everybody's got one of those, but they work really, really well for cleaning stuff out for sure.
Huh? Nothing but good.
Is that like a portable type? I've never heard of that.
I forget the one that I don't remember. I feel like he showed us before in our chat that I'm with him in, but I'm not.
How you doing, Nitro? Nice to see you in here, man. Thanks for joining us.
Nitro's a man.
I couldn't chat. I was in there in the background.
I've been watching a lot of his videos. The Nitro stuff is pretty awesome, I gotta say. It's nice to have some sound when you're playing with toys. Makes you feel more realistic,
man. Sounds cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know Frank's over here loving that sound with that big ass monster truck he's got.
Listen, let me just tell you, I am so mad that I don't have video of my son driving it through the fence.
What?
Listen, but not everybody even knows about that story. But yeah, my 3-year-old, my 30-month-old, not even 3.
How do you get
drove the Raminator through the fence in the backyard.
Not the Raminator. I'm not going to say like type in 3S.
Great bigger Raminator. There's a story, but yes, he drove it right through the backyard.
You didn't catch it on tape. Oh my!
I had the camera on. Right? I was. Yeah. You're laughing about it, huh? Yeah, my son's laughing. He can't see it. No, he knows about it.
He understood exactly what he did.
So listen, I was going to the truck. My baby was going to come watch me run it. So you know how gas cars are. You got to run it. You got to get it warmed up before you actually go play with it. So
yeah, of course.
It's out front. I'm warming it up. I go to take it in the backyard after a couple of minutes. It's idling. It's just hanging out in the backyard. My yard's totally fenced in. Nothing's going to happen to the car, to the RC. So I take the remote inside to go get my baby. Now, in this 5 minutes I've been outside getting it started and all set up and the camera on and all that good stuff, maybe it was 10 minutes. My wife kind of starts going to sleep. Not going to sleep, but just getting tired on the couch.
Oh, no.
And she's like, oh, the baby pooped. You got to change him. I'm like, oh, of course. So this is when I walk in through the back door with the remote in hand. I put the remote down on the table near the back door. Now, my 30-month-old knew we were going outside to play with the RC cars. He's all into it. He's ready to go play with it. change his diaper. I get up. I take the diaper to the trash can. He gets up. He takes a beeline to the back door, right next to the table. What do you think he sees on the table?
The controller.
So what do you think he does?
Drives it.
You gotta go full trigger.
And dude, all I can hear
Every
it.
time.
And I'm 15 feet from him in the house, maybe 20 feet in the one, from where he is in the one room to the trash can. And I can hear it. And I'm like, oh my God, my wife's on the couch. I just scream. She pops up. I look out. I see the Raminator slowing down behind the neighbor's house. I'm like, oh my God. Thank God it didn't hit anything, but I see a giant hole in my fence, the entire 8-foot section. I'll pull a picture up. I have like a white PVC fence, 6 foot tall.
Oh my God.
Oh, he went through it.
The top 2 foot is like pickets, like curved pickets. So the whole bottom half was blown out like it's a limbo fence. It's got the rubber marks from the Raminator tires going halfway up the fence crooked, where you can see how it blew straight through the fence, dude.
That's crazy.
Oh no.
Wish I had
80-pound truck, man. Took it out like it was nothing.
80 pounds. Nitro, you don't have one of those, do you?
Pounds, man.
When you go see some footage of
soon,
run that
very soon. It's going to the pit with me probably next week, I guess.
You gotta do it. You gotta do
You're
it.
taking
I'm gonna run as much as I can run through it in one day. I'm gonna run tanks through it, I think. Unless I'm gonna get tired of running it and come home.
I take it. I'll bring gas. Bro.
As long as it don't break, I'm not leaving till I'm ready to come home and eat.
What does that thing take? 94 Ultra, 94 octane.
No, it's just mixed with some whatever I use.
Oh, you gotta mix it.
40%.
Oh, you get you gotta use jet fuel, baby.
I mean, I get the highest octane I can get, and I just mix it with the best oil I can get.
They sell 93 around here, so I get 93 fuel.
Now,
I don't think it makes a difference.
When I was in Italy, I used to be able to get 103 because it had special fuels at some of the gas stations. It was nice.
That's like racing fuel right there, yeah.
I used to run my motorcycles on that stuff, the racing fuel. Thunder works at an airport, and he was putting jet fuel in his freaking Raminator and the cars that I've got of his. And I don't know how it didn't blow up. I don't know the science behind it. I don't know. But I just got one of the gas cars running today. It's been sitting in my living room for like 2 months. So I just got it running today. But yeah, it's a different animal. The gas cars, definitely, than the electric.
Oh, nice. Nitro said he's using C12. It's a 108 octane by VP. Wow, that's good. That's good fuel.
180 octane Nitro. What are you talking about, man? See, the thing about
put down my Honda. That'd be nice.
The thing about Nitro is I look at his stuff and I feel shame because my stuff is dirty. It's just there. It's nothing special. And Nitro's got these gleaming things that you can see from Mars that has tons of horsepower. And I got these rinky-dink little cars.
He spends his time cleaning them up when he runs them.
Incredible attention to detail though with his cars though. All his Nitro cars look immaculate every time you see them.
Yeah.
Man.
That's what I try to do. So for the most part, after I take them out for a hard bash, I actually spend a couple hours actually cleaning them up as best I can. I don't go perfect though. I don't take them apart all the way. Every once in a while, I'll take out my big MTXL. I'll remove the engine and I'll actually clean it. But for the most part, I just hit it with the compressed air, hose down some areas, and wipe it down, spray it down with some lubricating oils, and then I'm good.
That Raminator's got to get redone before next week because I got to do all the shocks. They're totally blown out. That thing's an absolute. It's really a shame. I wish they sold it as a roller, but
yeah, it's like
it needs so much love out of the box. How can you?
It seems like it needs a lot. It seems like it needs a lot of maintenance, like a race motorcycle or car. Like you got to always nut and bolt it, check everything through.
Like
my X-Max
had issues with it.
I know my X-Max is nothing special, but the same thing. I have to nut and bolt the whole thing after every run because shit gets loose and for me crashing into cars.
CNC like that, you're gonna have things loosen up.
Yeah, so with that Raminator. Yep. Mm-hmm.
This MTXL running has everything like that, where it's all CNC everything. So it's like Every time I run it, something gets loose, something gets off kilter or whatever, and I have to go over the whole thing.
It's still so much fun.
Yep.
Oh, it looks like a ton of fun.
I think they told me that it comes with these really, really beefy servos that are really overpowered for it. He said they don't break or nothing, they're so...
Yeah,
they're full of shit.
Comes with the best servos in the industry, hands down. They don't make a better servo. I have proof. I have 7 of them right here that all caught fire. They're great.
Yeah, great.
It's a shame. No, it's fun. But listen, about this thing. So I was really hoping this thing, right? From what I was reading online, they were acting like it was going to be 2 and 3S capable ESC.
Yeah.
I tried plugging. I took it all apart. I got the gyro motor disconnected. I had my voltage regulator ready to get me down to 8.4 volts. Get ready to plug in my 3S and nothing. I thought I fried the ESC. I was like, oh crap, I'm not getting any more dings or beeps on the ESC. It's done. I ruined it. But no, it just didn't accept the 3S battery. I took the 3S out, put a 2S back in there, boom. Beep, beep. Hi, welcome to Spectrum. You know, all their dings and whistles they like. So it does not take 3S out of the box, and there are information things showing the ESC being 3S capable, but it's not.
That's weird how they view it, because I had a great.
That's interesting.
The Spectrum, they seem to be pretty good with that, because you put something too big on it. In my experience, it just won't work. And then I had, what is it? The crappy Gravedigger. It was decent size, but it was the Losi Gravedigger.
Well, you talking about the Agile?
Losi. It was a Losi Gravedigger. It had Spectrum Electronics. Well, it said 3S on it, but it took 4S. So then I took.
Well, that motor was 3S, but see, that's weird. So Losi's funny with some of their cars, dude, because that right there, the Losi Tenacity DB Pro, that's
I had that.
That has the 130 amp.
Yep,
4S ESC in it, but only comes with a 2S 3S motor.
Yeah,
LMT
so I have
the same thing. It's weird, but then other 3S cars come with the 120 amp speed control, and it's only 3S capable.
Have you?
That's a good one, though.
Have you experienced these 130 amp ESCs are way faster than the 120s? They blow them away. I don't know why.
Those 130s have a lot more pop to them.
So I actually collect them to put them into the 3S cars.
Outcast is that 130 amp.
Yeah, so all my 3S cars are 130 amp. I put 130 amp in all of them. For my plate, just for normal, whatever, wear and tear.
Yeah, but so back to what you're saying about not needing more power. I agree. You don't need to put anything. You put something too big in this, you're just never going to be able to drive it, right? Even if it's too fast. The way that the ESC sits in here, the ESC gets folded from the side, so you can't easily swap something in there.
Oh, I'm calling you now, Speed. Now you really got it. I'm making a call.
But I really wanted to see if I could push like 60, 65 miles an hour on 3S. I just thought that would have been totally wild. But I guess they sell some gears, and I'll have to do it with gear changes and gear reduction and see what I can do.
What is that motor rated for? The motor, can it handle 3S? The motor in that thing?
No, 2S rated.
The motor's 2S rated.
If the ESC was 3S rated, I was going to just do a couple speed passes on the street. You know what I mean? That's all.
Do they advertise it for 3S capable?
No, but when you search the part number, it shows 2S, 3S capable online. But then when you actually look at the ESC inside the bike, when I had this whole thing torn apart, it says 2S.
Oh, is it 100 amp or what is it? 85 amp?
It's only 85 amp.
Yeah.
85. You can't do 3S. No, you can't do.
Yeah.
It could if it was rated that way, just be real low power, but it's not. It doesn't even accept 3S, so it didn't even matter.
Yeah. So what?
I'm gonna trade you something for Speed. Sorry, I'm gonna trade you this. This one for your 3S. This is a 6S. It kind of doesn't work though.
It kind of doesn't work though.
You can fix it though. You can fix it very easily, Speed. Just take off the capacitors. I got some.
Here's
when you put it in the plug. What is that?
Here's a new 8S one. I mean, I just keep them around wherever they are at. I just grab them.
Really? Let me know.
Yeah, I mean, what do you want to see?
6 for an 8.
I forgot an 8S one in the box over here.
This one kind of works.
Yeah, I've got unopened ones, but I'm still figuring out what the heck to put in them.
I have an extra 1250 combo. It's been sitting here for 8 months. I don't know what I want to put it in.
Yeah, I do the same thing. I do the same thing.
I bought it for one of my 6S Armas, and I'm like, I don't really think any of those 6S Armas need that 8S motor.
You don't have this one yet, do you, Speed?
No, it's too heavy. Addicted. That's too heavy. The 8S on the 6S.
After running the new Max 8 G2, that's the only thing I'm putting in all my 1/8 systems. It's incredible.
For the 160 right here, G2 1100 kV for the Outcast EXP.
I want to try that one. I do Addicted. I do have a brand new 8S G2, like you said, up there. I have plans for it, but that I did rip that thing, and oh my god, that thing's fast. That thing rocks.
The Max 8 is awesome, right?
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I was floored. I was like,
both my sledge and my Creighton are both running that system, and they are incredible. And they're not even really getting hot.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that if they're getting hot or not, because I'm putting it into a smaller car. So yeah, wow.
Yeah, but
what about you?
Creighton next time gets a little hot though. It gets a little hot.
Hey, remember I don't know if anyone saw my last video, but behind you,
the one where you damaged the car, that one.
The latest video.
Well, I'm talking about when I slide down the stairs, I see something behind Forrest over there. What's that behind Forrest?
Hold on a minute. I had to say something first, because when I first caught your videos, I was like, wait a minute, who the is does he know Call Me Chris? Like, hold on a second, like. I'm like, he's really good at putting these into his videos with her. This shit works out perfect for him.
Well, here's the thing.
He's wild,
when
dude.
when she first started, I did talk to her for a few months, and then when she started getting bigger, then it happens with all YouTubers. Like, let's say, Sergeant Day, see how he's not talking? He's so big, he can't talk to us because we're just little, we're teeny.
Man,
so like that's
getting some more beer. I just came back.
Man, I'm chilling.
it's just good. It's just good seeing Sergeant Jay's face. That's all I need. So anyway,
that's my man's right there.
Yeah. Then there's a few YouTubers. There's a few YouTubers that are bigger that will let me use their stuff. And I have asked permission for other people, and I didn't get a response back. And sometimes I just use it. And when I do that, I get a copyright claim.
Do you get one when you use Call Me Chris stuff?
What's that?
Do you get one when you use her Call Me Chris stuff?
Yeah, I can use Call Me Chris's stuff. Absolutely. Yep. Mm-hmm. And then I just thought you know what? Before she became big, she reminded me of my sister or like someone like me, because the way she grew up and her stories, I'm like, man, I connect with this chick. I just started.
She's funny too with some of her skits, dude. Like, she gets me dying.
Oh, she's hilarious. She's like that. Yeah, she's really good. Yeah, I'm proud of her. I'm glad that she made it. It's really good.
She's the one in Canada, right, Speed?
What's that?
She's up there in Canada, right?
Yeah, she's in Canada. And Selena, her friend, is in Canada. She's funny too. Oh, she's hilarious.
If I'm down over here we'll pay some more of those RC cars with them.
Oh, I don't think they know what to do with an RC car. I know what they do with it, but I don't want to say. No, but I don't know how. Have you guys been on YouTube like a long time, like almost since it started, just kind of like watching how it evolves?
My first video was uploaded. My first video uploaded in 2008.
Okay.
I think mine too. Somewhere around 2008 or 2010.
I just did a jet ski video. I got like about 500 views on it, I think. That's about it. And
then, my old one's got a lot of views on it, but it doesn't do anything anymore.
Some people are like, oh, yeah, I'm like, oh god.
I still get comments every now and again on my old video. It's me running a dyno on my old Volkswagen, doing a couple dyno pulls when I had it tuned.
you get those notifications that you have.
I still get people asking about it because it's still on my channel if you go find it. It's just the oldest video on there. The car was a 2012, and I took it with temp tags on it. It had temp tags on it in the video at the dealer, getting the stage 2 tune done on it right away.
That's pretty cool. What, that 2014 you said?
It was a 2012 Volkswagen GLI. It was the first year of the MK6. So I took it to a local place here in New Jersey, and I was getting all the labor for free, paying for parts, and I modded the hell out of it right away.
Wow.
Yeah, I had one beat me,
They used my car as a baseline tune for all the MK6s because they didn't have a tune for the motor. So they used my tune for the upcoming cars.
Oh, cool.
That's why I got it for a discount.
Nice.
But yeah, my wife thought I was crazy. I'm dropping a brand new car off and I'm telling them to rip it all apart and getting turbos on it. It's like, what are you doing? Getting a new turbo and just relax. I got
You
this.
only live once. Why not? You know, you only live once, man.
Yeah, I have a problem with that. I'll take a new car and I'll just tear it apart. I did motorcycles. I drive it from brand new, a couple of miles on it, put it on the bench, and completely tear it apart. Like I didn't care. Warranty, whatever.
Kurtz, what's going on, man?
Yeah, with speed, you don't really get new cars. You just kind of like dent new cars with your cars.
Yes. I crush them. I'm a crusher. I crush a lot. You know what I mean?
I'm not a player. I just crush a lot.
You like it to dent the car.
All right, Pun. All right, Pun. Big Pun.
Big Papa.
So, Jay, you get new cars lately or not really?
New cars? No, nothing new. Let's see.
What's up?
No, nothing new. I think the newest thing I've gotten was
last time I saw you live, right? You
was an Ecto,
right? You're building some big gas car.
That's the MTXL.
Not building one. Well, I built that one. Yeah, but that thing's done. I've been running the crap out of it. If you guys watched my 4th of July video, it did really well during that video on a BMX track. That thing was fun. Got it all tuned up and ripping good, ripping hard, man. It's all dusty now. Just needs to be cleaned up a little bit.
What are you doing?
I cleaned up the 8XT, got it all nice.
You got an infraction there too? Oh yeah, you have an
again.
infraction.
Yeah, I got the infraction. It's spooled, ready to go for some speed testing. I just gotta find
You're
the right
lagging
road.
over there, of course.
And got some tires for it. The Sherp's getting rebuilt before the winter. I gotta not rebuilt, but I gotta replace one of the gear reducers on it. And then once that's done, it'll be ready for the snow again for the winter to hit.
Right now, though.
The Savage 2.5 is running good. The next thing I need to like kind of refurbish is the T-Max 2.5.
Oh, T-Max, baby.
That's the next one I gotta get running again. It runs and everything, but I need some servos to be replaced, set a radio up on it and all that stuff. Yep. It's an old T-Max from the EOD guy.
Paul 0088, what's going on? Kurt's RC again. Thanks for stopping in.
Kurt, what's up, buddy?
Well,
Paul?
The TLR LMT is the newest RC that I have. New.
Yo, that is a heavy kit.
What?
The TLR LMT kit, I picked up the box the other day at my shop when I was there picking this up, and I was just shocked at how heavy the kit was.
Oh, I've never
felt so heavy. I'm like, damn, this thing feels heavy.
Never built one. I don't know. Yeah.
I haven't weighed it, but it's not
no,
crazy.
I'm sure it's not. Dude, the box was so small. I was shocked how small the box was.
Too, man. I know it's tough.
LMT is so much fun, though, dude.
It's a fun
show. Now, is that based off the Losi Gravedigger? Yeah.
So you built this
from scratch? Losi LMT, but it's like the TLR version, so it's got the chassis plates that are carbon fiber and all that stuff. Reinforced axles. The axles are reinforced.
My issue is
small things. The
I just
links
don't
are
like
a bit longer, so it's a
some of
longer
the
wheelbase.
Scale realism away from that one. That's the only thing I don't like about it. I'm still want to buy one, but I look at that as more of a race truck version.
I had
Because
problems
it's
with
just-
Look at the way they put the suspension. The suspension's not on the axles like a real monster truck would be. It's on the links. So they bring
Yeah.
everything in a little bit, gives it more, a little bit more of a racing feel. But
Yeah, probably it's not bouncy. Not as bouncy. It looks like a very stable
well,
car.
they
in the
still
road.
bounce a little bit.
It bounces, but it's not nearly as bouncy as you would see on your
Yeah.
standard LMT. Not even close.
Yeah, yeah. That's what
Well,
it's
you
the
also get
suspension
to
is-
do
the
those
suspension
stops
is in.
real nice.
Yeah.
Night
It
shift
jumps
here in
really
the
good. It's
UK.
very well controlled. I got 46 miles per hour out of it on top speed on the pavement.
Now, what
Bad
system
for
you
a-
got in there right now, Sarge?
It's a Spectrum 4S capable of 3,600 kV motor.
Force and that little thing? Oh my goodness.
34, no, what is it? 34? No,
He's got 130 amp.
2,800 kV, and I think it is 130 amp ESC.
So were you running it 28? You running 2,800 on 4S?
Looks today, boy.
Because I want to buy the Max
Yeah,
10
so this is a kit that you can
D2
buy from.
2400 kV system for my LMT, which is 4S.
Yeah, it'll run.
I think it's gonna be
this
perfect.
this is a 2,800 kV with a 130 amp ESC.
Yeah, that'll be
capable of
perfect in the Max 10 then.
2 to 4S.
Because that thing will be punchy.
Hey, I would ask you guys, if Addicted, do the Vendettas come with a 100 amp or is it 130 amp?
You want to see?
What? The
me to
Vendetta.
I think it's 120 amp.
I think it's
100.
100.
amp.
It's
I think it's
100
a
amp?
small one.
Really?
It might be 100.
I think it's 100 because I had one. I believe it was 100.
Might be 100. You're right. Because it's 3S.
I can't wait. Let me see if I can see with some light.
It's 100. It's 100. You ain't got to look.
Oh, man,
It
really?
is. I'm pretty
It's
sure it
100
is.
Because that was the same ESC you would find in the original like big rocks and stuff.
Thompson,
Yeah.
thanks for
100
stopping
ESC.
in, buddy. Appreciate it, dude. Have a good one, man. Stay safe, pal.
Hey, Thompson, take care, buddy. Talk to you soon, man.
Dude, my oldest videos that I have posted on here were from 12 years ago.
And it's
Back
still
when I
making
was
that
running
thing.
nothing but nitro. That's funny.
Nitro?
Wow. So
I didn't
you
just
like
start
the-
getting into nitro. Oh man.
He only has one. He has a Raminator, right?
Who, me?
The best
That's
nitro
gas.
car
That's
in the
not
world.
nitro. That's
Okay.
gas.
Oh, whatever. I'm saying, well, gas. I'm sorry.
Now, you're gonna aggravate all those gas guys out. It's not nitro. It's not a motor.
Oh
It's
my
an
God.
engine. Everybody
I
gets
mean-
all sensitive out there, man. These guys.
I made
Blah,
that
blah,
mistake.
blah. Who cares?
I made
Yeah,
that
so was,
mistake on Nitro's channel. I made that mistake, and they all corrected me. No, it's gas.
Yeah.
It's not nitro. I'm like, sorry. Like, I don't even own one.
I know, yes. I think starting to like the electric stuff goes better though, right?
I like them all the same, evenly.
Really?
Yep.
Don't you get more?
Let me see what
just
I got here.
I
real
get just
quick.
as much enjoyment out of one as I get from the other. There's certain stunts you
Yeah, they're
can't do with
different.
nitro that you can with an electric, but there's certain feel and
Right.
like there's certain activity you get out of your nitro or gas truck that you don't get out of the
I
others.
agree with you. I agree
I
with you,
like
Sergeant
making
Jay.
noise. I like making noise. I like freaking tuning stuff. I like the aspects of taking care of engines and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's true. It's definitely more of it's a whole different hobby too with the gas stuff. Oh, I know where he was. I was over there a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, this was the first run. Some of this stuff's pretty cool, so I want to show some of it. That's why I was bringing it on here for. The other video is better. I just want to see where I want to stop here. We'll go right. Yeah, let's go back here a little.
You got a little jump there.
Yeah, there's a couple jumps. Oh, I do a little jumping. Let's see.
Got to. Oh, we got live here. What's going on?
Here we go.
Oh, it
Whoa,
just went back up.
All right, we're gonna go to another part.
This isn't edited. This is just
There we
straight
go.
GoPro footage.
Nice. That's what I use most of the time anyway.
Listen, this is 2 minutes into driving it, for real. It took a couple minutes to get used to.
That's so cool, man.
It's just
Wow, you went
that's also
so
how
cool.
balanced it is.
You'll see on the
pretty
next
good
other part of the video, I do some good jumps. It's actually pretty, it's fun, guys. I'm telling you right now.
A hard clip. Don't hit on this track.
I think
I like how it's not
down.
extremely loud. I like that. It's not
down.
extremely loud.
No, the gyro makes a noise though.
Yeah, but it's not. It's
Oh,
not
it makes a
like
noise with the
crazy.
gyro, yeah.
All right, it does take some getting
Older
used
gyros
to.
were way louder than that.
I need my
Oh,
shop
Yeah, that's
to
the
clean
cool of
up
the
the
car,
south
man.
side a little bit. Oh, he missed.
Oh, you missed it. You missed the jump.
Yo, right here, I plow it. Oh, no, not that one. No, there's dude in the video I'm editing.
This thing's nuts. It's like snowboarding for the first time. When crashing's fun, you know?
At least for me, when I was snowboarding and crashing the whole time, I was having a blast. I didn't care.
That's awesome, man. It's funny. You were speeding all that hill he just went off of? Mine was, the vortex almost went over the fence over there. I crashed into the fence, the vortex. Yeah, it's fun.
See how it always ends up on the wheels, though? Because of the gyro. It's wild. Wait till you see some of the front flips I did with this thing. Some of them are accidental. Some of them are because of the balance the gyro gives it. It's pretty cool.
The gyro probably helps you balance it.
Oh, you can't drive it without it. It's terrible. You can't even drive it 2 feet. Look at that park right there. That's money.
Nice.
That's money, dude. Put that on a cracker, dude. August, Paul, it's fun, dude. You'll love it, man. I'm telling you. I take it with me every day I leave the house. That was a good jump.
That was a nice one.
Yeah, it's so small.
But it's not, dude. It's almost 2 foot tall, of course.
I know, but it's a little bike though. It's on 2 wheels. It's not like it's an RC car.
No, I understand, but listen, it's the same wheelbase as your crate success.
It's weird that I'm getting this.
I kept getting a nosedive when I would jump. What I realized is you have to just stay on throttle, and it pitches up just ever so slightly.
Oh.
But see how it is on that
Yeah,
bird
I
right
get
there?
it.
Yeah, that front end. Is that when the front end started going funny on you when you hit the nose hard?
Yeah, so every now and again off the jump, the front end will dip instead of coming up like I'm expecting it to. But what I realized is you just have to be on throttle. That's too loud. You have to be on throttle during the jump.
Right.
That was a rough one.
Yeah, that was the one that was bad. This was the one that I think hit 4 times. Flip.
Wow.
In slow-mo, when you see the video, I'm telling you, that hit right there was absolutely brutal.
That was a rough one.
That's probably broke your thing.
No, because when it stands up, it looks perfectly fine right here. It doesn't move. So I don't think so. I think it's still fine.
Got it.
Let's see. The second half of the video is...
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you were doing what I do, get trigger happy, just floor it. Whatever happens, happens.
Well, here's some
That's what I do with you too. I always break stuff.
Nice.
I start to get a little better with it.
Whoa!
That's probably when we broke it right there. I heard a nice snap on that one. Or a nice
I
hit.
haven't edited.
She's a wild one.
I haven't edited this part of the video yet. But right there, it doesn't move forward. So I don't know.
That's weird.
I think it's pretty cool.
Sweet.
Now they're 20, 30 foot launches there. I mean, they're not sending it crazy, but it's pretty cool, dude. I'm telling you.
Nice wheelie there.
Yeah, no, the wheelie. I'm gonna post my video
Jeremy.
too on.
So, Jeremy, you're right. The setting affects how it jumps as well. But when I went to check it the one time, I was in dirt mode when I was doing this. It just, when you let off throttle, it just pisses down if you let off at the wrong time.
Oh, nice, Paul. You can get one too? Cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna play with Addicted when I see him. I'll bring a batter for you, Addicted.
Hey, you're more than welcome.
All right, cool. Just don't break it before I do.
Press. Fun. Let me cool down a little bit. It's like 95
So I didn't even
degrees
know
out
we
here
broke
today in
it.
Jersey. Let's set the bike down. Back on the stand.
But right there, you
Kill
can
the
see it.
flywheel.
It's stretched out. I can tell here.
Let it start doing its thing. Wow.
That's the gyro making all that noise?
Yeah,
Yeah, it winds up and it winds down when you're done.
I must say the editing is awesome. I do love the editing.
What's that?
Oh, your editing is on point. I know you said you didn't edit it. I'm just kidding. Yeah. Oh my God.
See, that's when I realized it was broke right there.
Wow. Yeah,
It
that
broke,
could have
it broke
broken
when
at
you threw
any
it in there.
time.
But that's when I realized that it happened. So I really, the whole time I'm running it, I had no idea because it was still.
It could have broke
normal.
right away. It could have broke at the end. I mean, you just don't know.
Sarge,
Hey, it was still really good though. It was still looking like it
Sarge
was
has a point.
driving.
There's one spot in there where I haven't really looked enough yet to see if it did break then because it was really hard when it hit, but it looked
Yeah, I heard
normal
that one
after
distinct landing. It sounded like it was just like something cracked.
Yeah.
Like I don't
Went
know.
up, when one
I
came
agree.
down, that was the high jump. The high jump.
But
right?
yeah, dude, it takes some abuse for what it is for sure. I mean, I took it on the street.
Yeah.
I didn't show any of that. I mean, it's fun, man. It's something you got to get used to. You can drive it out of the box and be okay, but you can't expect to be able to drive this thing for real out of the box until you get a couple packs under you because
do a triple gainer right out of the box. It's not going to happen. You know what? Addicted. I wanted to mention something. Addicted.
Get one, JD.
Yeah, since I was a kid, I wanted this to happen. I was like, I want a cool remote control bike. I want it. But now I just thought of this when I'm watching you run it. I'm like, it's very cool, but when are they going to bring out the fast street bikes? Like the gnarly fast street bikes.
100% is going to happen.
Well, so they have the good street tires for this that I have on order already.
Okay.
I'm hoping somebody in the aftermarket community that's creative is going to sell some fairings and some plastics that maybe will bolt on to this. I can hope. Or maybe Losi is going to build us a street bike.
Or maybe I can just build one. I was fabricating.
Or you can build one and it can be even better.
I'm not. I don't have the time for that.
It can be speedified, man. It can do 135 out the box and then be done. That's it. That's all it needs.
Done and indestructible.
It don't even got to be indestructible. Just make it go fast. I'm gonna go fast, Ricky.
207 miles an hour.
Oh my God, that would be crazy. How does the pinion in that thing work? Is it all like bolted on? Is the motor to the?
So there's all kinds of stuff. The motor's like normal.
You got gear reduction and it goes down to the sprocket.
Yeah, the motor's like normal. It has a regular pinion on it. And then the pinion goes to the inside of the flywheel. Then the flywheel goes down to the other gear, which goes on to the chain drive gear for this front gear.
Yeah, it's chain drive, right?
It's just gear reduction down to that. 2 gears reduction down to this. And they do sell different size gears. So I'm going to have to look at dropping teeth and adding teeth in the sprocket and find out if they sell chains. They sell chains for like 2 extra teeth, 2 less teeth I've seen so far. So you can mess up the speed a little bit.
What about rear sprocket?
There's a couple people's videos where they stretched it out using a 3D printed swing arm.
I saw that Brock's RC.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't know what chain they use for that because that's way longer than the stock swing arm.
So like, when people talked about this motorcycle, I think about it like a real motorcycle in my head.
Yep.
Even when it was first coming out, you know, when people are like, oh, it turns opposite to drive and all this. And I'm like, well, when it leans is when it's turning. It's not because of the actual wheel doing it. It's the lean of the bike, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, it's just
Anyway,
the balance of the bike.
Yeah.
So, a quick question: Who's Brock RC?
It's just some guy who does has a Losi motorcycle, but CCXRC shouted him out on his channel. I'm just saying he was making cool content for the thing, and they just somebody I saw for the Promoto MX. That's all.
Okay,
other than that, I got no idea.
Okay.
Other than that,
okay, because you know old school Brock back in the day.
No, not him.
Remember? Okay,
not
I was curious.
not different.
I know it was
Different.
a love-hate relationship. People hated him. People liked him. I didn't know why they didn't like him, but you know, I just left him alone.
That guy you're talking about, Brock Diesel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a scammer. He scammed me. So I'll never
right.
have love for that guy.
All right. So
I'll move on from that though.
No,
He
no.
100% scammer.
I didn't know that.
Sergeant J, you're not the first person to tell me that.
Too. I'll tell you guys the whole story so people will learn from it. So over a course of months, he became like friends, like befriended me. We did lives together, talked about things, learned things about each other, all these different things. I sold him like one thing or here and there, or he'd buy something from me, or I buy something from him, and then we built a rapport, and then he sold me some stuff, had everything, advertised it all, and I'm like, cool, I got the money for everything, boom.
Like a
I'll
car.
send it to you, we're good to go. A car and electronics and stuff like that. Never got any of it, ghosted me, just disappeared, and had some communication saying, oh, here's my number, I still got the same number, blah, blah, blah. Well, what's the deal with all the stuff, man? And I'm not talking about cheap money. I'm talking about like over $1,000 worth of shit.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
So I just ate the cost, like whatever it is, what it is. You take your lumps and you move on. I can't track this guy down. I did eventually find he had a Twitter account and found that and was like, whatever, ain't nothing I can do about any of this shit. So it is what it is. Chalk it up. But he's a fucking scammer. So I don't know whatever relationship you have with anybody else, but no love from this side ever.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. I didn't. He left YouTube, and he was talking to me about his problems and this and that, and I felt pretty close to him, right? And once he left YouTube, me and him never had a bad relationship. He sold me stuff, I sold him stuff. It was legit. One of the things he sold me was a infraction, and he sold me the infraction with two custom painted bodies, like totally custom, and for $700. And I'm like, cool, whatever. He really never did me wrong. So then when I mentioned him, and I still have stickers. I got a sticker of him back there. I don't know if you can see it kind of back there. So I didn't have any ill will toward him, but when I started hearing these stories, I'm like, that's not cool. That's not the guy I know. So everybody, I guess, can have two faces. You know what I mean? Because I go overboard. If I'm going to sell Sergeant J something, it's going to be past his expectations. I'm not going to sell you, an X-Max and put a bunch of rocks in it and sand and cut the wires and throw it in a box. I'm not, it's going to look beautiful with add-ons and extras, and you're going to, I want you to like what I sell you.
I went to the extent of requesting a refund for the monies I had sent them for the items and email traffic and all that stuff. And when you go friends and family, like, because you trust somebody because you've dealt with them before,
you got no.
You know what I'm saying? You can't do nothing about it. So it's like either he's going to be a man of his word and he's going to refund that money back, or he's a piece of shit. So I don't know what relationship you
dude,
have,
I'm sorry, dude. I'm so sorry.
All day.
I'm sorry for him.
Once you do it to one person, you're done. I don't care what your relationship is with him. He's done.
What's to stop you?
I would never recommend him to anyone.
What's to stop you?
Yeah, I would never recommend him to anyone, even if you had a good relationship with him, because he did one person dirty. It's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do it like that unless
it's not like he did you dirty and tried to make it right. He just did you dirty and ghosted you and did you dirty, like dirty for real.
Literally.
Do you guys
There's a
remember
difference
Trailer?
between trying to make it right and just not caring, and that's a huge
Trailer
difference.
Trash RC.
Yeah, I guess Trailer Trash did Brock dirty. So I guess
So
he got what was coming to him.
JD's, Brock Diesel, JD's.
Maybe.
Brock
Maybe.
Diesel, honestly, on the DL, I think Brock Diesel still watches me, so he might be watching me right now. Because he'll.
I hope he is. It is what it is, man. Like, I'll count my losses and I can live with that.
I'm
shit.
sure you hear that, man. Yeah, I got screwed over too a couple of times. Like, not on YouTube, but I know how.
The Brock I know without knowing anything else, I would hang out with him. But I don't like the fact he did other people dirty. That makes me uncomfortable. I don't like that.
Though. They're not always scammers. They're just scammers when they want to be.
Mm-hmm.
Because he seemed legit, man. I mean,
scammers.
Because he's broke down crying with me.
Whenever it benefits them.
Yeah, the thing that gets me is like they'll pick the most righteous people that have never done wrong to anyone and always been good to everybody in the community.
Right.
Even giving people free things and just sending people stuff just to help them out, and then screw them over. So that's the thing that gets me.
Look at us, Sarge.
You didn't
know me.
You know what I'm saying?
You didn't know me other than hanging out online. And you sent me money to go buy you a sledge to send you a sledge in Italy, not even in the U.S.
Yep.
Well, sometimes
and that's after getting burned.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good for you guys. Good for you trusting them, though. That's cool. But you got to back off the horse and trust in somebody.
You don't want to believe the worst in people. You know what I mean? You
don't.
That sucks, man.
Yeah, we do. So, Jeremy Stone, let's get off subject for 1 second since we are talking about packages. Those packages you send to Bars and Tone are absolutely hilarious, dude.
I don't send him nothing.
The last one you sent him, as soon as he started squeaking the thing, I had to go get my chicken.
Hold on. I didn't send him nothing.
You gave him the chicken. Yo, Sanjay, you saw that video?
No, I don't think I saw. Oh, yeah, I saw that. Is it the little chicken where you squeeze it and it makes it? It makes that little noise. Yeah.
Chad sent him, not me. This is Chad. I didn't send him nothing. Chad.
Now you Chad or Chad?
I had to start playing with it, dude. Then I couldn't put it down. Thanks a lot.
That's so funny.
Oh, you know what? You know what you guys gotta try?
Yo, Sanjay, he didn't send me no damn chicken. That's not fair, man. What am I gonna get? Chopped liver?
I know, right?
I better get my chicken over here, man. Chicken or something.
Oh wait, excuse me. That's my 12S 30 degree north. Don't mind that. Don't mind that. That thing is amazing. That thing flies and it doesn't want to stop flying. It's the best car I own. I have no idea why. But anyway, hold on. It does have wings on it.
I believe I can fly.
I can hear you guys.
I believe that motorcycle. The problem is really
like 900 years, didn't he?
Huh?
Huh? What? There it is, Bob Ross.
Anyway,
Bob Ross was an undercover gangster. You guys know that, right?
Where did you get that stuff from?
I used to buy my dirty shit from him.
No, sorry, Jay, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, dude's a savage, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Mr. Rogers, another savage.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, he had Mr. Rogers has his all tatted up.
He didn't believe in no BS. That dude didn't play no BS, man.
Nope. I didn't know that about him till about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, oh my God.
I used to watch Bob Ross when I was younger too. Watch him on PBS, drawing.
Yeah, I'd watch him for a few minutes and be like, "Who's this crazy old man?" All right, bye, and go to something else.
I know. He always had that fro. It was so
ex-Marine,
cool.
Jeremy, you got it right.
What's up?
Ex-Marine and a badass one too.
Oh yeah, I heard.
He was a Marine sniper doing Vietnam. Yeah, he was badass, man. He was no joke, that dude.
No wonder nothing bothered him. He snapped in the head. He's like, he's probably killed 1,200 people, and he forgot the rest that he's killed.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
but
I think the TV stuff probably helped him out too, maybe mentally and psychologically helped him out, maybe, you know.
I think everybody's different. I mean, Sergeant J, you still serving? Or are you out now?
19 years this week.
Wow!
Congratulations! Congratulations! Good job, Sergeant J.
Jay, doing that thing, baby.
Strong, man.
Sergeant J, you making Sergeant Major? What are you making? Sergeant
Oh
Major?
no, I'm Air Force, man. I'm Air Force. I'm a Master Sergeant right now.
So E8?
So E8 is next, if I stay in.
Oh, so you're E7 okay, got it. E7 and E8 is Master Sergeant?
Yeah, E7 is Master Sergeant in the Air Force, then E8 is Senior Master Sergeant, and the last rank is E9, which is Chief Master Sergeant.
All right, I got to do something for Sergeant J.
Get the highest rank, man, before you retire, bro. Get the highest rank, Sarge. You know what you're doing.
You ready? You ready, Sergeant J?
Do it. Because if I do that, I got to stay till like 30 years, and I don't want to do that. I want to move on.
Oh, wow. Yeah, forget about it.
Hold on.
Are you watching?
We're watching.
Are you watching?
Hold on.
There you go. Now we got a thunder sticker up there. We took down Brock.
There you go.
What we got?
It's only right.
But if I had any Sergeant J merch, it'd be up. Don't worry about that. I'll make my own.
Sergeant J, you got merch?
Eventually, I'll have to make something. Yeah, I don't have none of that stuff yet. I haven't figured that part of the game out, man. To be honest.
Yeah, I'm not a big merch guy.
When I take the videos back in full stream, I'm doing merch and all that stuff.
I had one really cool vinyl Speed Cycle sticker, and I put it on the body of the car that I just gave to Bars and Tone. Yeah, and after I put it on, I'm like, that looks so cool. I'm like, damn it, I want it. I'm like, oh, whatever. But what are you gonna do?
I gotta make I should make some Force Hobby stickers too. That'd be cool,
I saw something. Yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see. I'm dealing with the neighbor's really cool, but the kid's he's cool too, but he's like he's always had everything in life and everything done for him. So that's kind of the personality I'm dealing with. Mm-hmm. And then he says, "Oh, can I?" Dude. Yeah, and he's like, "Can I have my car done in a couple days?" Well, I went to tons of dealerships, and it's a little dent, but they got to cut out the whole side panel. They got to take all the glass out. They got to. It's a $2,000 job. I'm like,
you go to Speed. You should go one of those little Carlos or Jose places. Go over there, give them a couple $100, a little chop shop, and then fix it.
I used to paint. That's what I started out painting and doing that kind of stuff. And I've actually seen guys do. I worked at dealerships. They'll do it outside. Outside, they have a fast drying paint, and they'll just butter it up, smooth it out, fade it in, and done. I'm like, I need someone like that.
I gotta mention something right now since we went on the subject earlier. I didn't want to go here, but to clear something up, since you were more close in talks with Brock Diesel than I was. Mm-hmm. This is the sob story he told me in an email.
Okay.
I pulled it up. He said he had began treatments for liver cancer, stage 2.
What?
Is it true?
Sergeant J. He's broken down to me about it. He talked to me long before he told anybody about it, and I can't tell you 100% if it's true or not. But to me, in the moment, it felt true. But there was a small piece of me that thought,
does not,
you know what I mean?
Make it right.
Nope.
Doesn't
make it right.
Right.
I'm not.
The guy.
We as humans, we're empathetic towards people. So when you hear something like that, automatically we want to be like, oh, really? So a lot of times people that are trying to scam you or are scammers will come up with the best ways to get out of whatever situation they're in, no matter of who it is, whether it's that or the kid who used to call from Home Depot that called out, or Target, I'm sorry, 16 different times. How many times can your grandmother pass away, Joey?
Right.
She's dead 10 times already. Dude,
My
stop
grandma-
lying about your grandmother.
My grandma
like-
died about
like,
12 times, I think. No, I'm
Just
kidding.
like Hunter
Some
Biden, you know.
people just lie no matter what. No, this
No,
kid
I-
lied
come on.
about his grandmother
That was the
passing
thing
away.
that was the thing that like made me literally just leave everything alone. I was like, whatever, dude. Like,
So
if
But
that's
it
the
don't
case,
make,
like I
it
gave
right
him
for you
one.
being out
I gave
$1,000
him
bucks,
one
Sarge.
more. Yeah, I
No
gave
matter
him
what
one
kind of
more
treatments he's going
actual.
through, he can send you
Still
money
being a
back.
good
just
Get
person,
as easy.
$1,000 bucks, right?
Still being a good person, I still sent him an email back saying,
Nah,
I'm sorry
man.
to hear about the stuff that's going on with you, blah blah blah. Hope everything works out. This and that. You've been in my prayers, this and that. And
yeah,
he asked me if I wanted, whatever, whenever he gets around to getting it sent. However, he had it set up, and I was like, that's cool. However you want to send it, I'm good with that setup. I added you to my contacts, but it says WhatsApp. It says your number is not in WhatsApp. So the number he gave me at the time. So I'm like, at that point, I literally just gave up on it.
so
It is
let
what
me
it
say
is,
this.
man.
Let me say this, Brock, if you're listening right now, I apologize, but we're just talking open here. You're more than welcome to come in and talk and defend yourself. But listen, I felt sorry for him. I'm a very compassionate person. When I heard,
So am I, dude.
no, for real, when Bars and Tone got cancer, I was all in. Like, I was talking with his sister, his mom. I was
100%.
helping set up money. I gave him tons of money, not tons, but as much as I could, to help him out because he had bills and stuff.
Right.
But Brock didn't do that. He kind of just said, I got this liver cancer, this and that. And I'm like, oh, dude, he's breaking down crying. And his mom died a few months earlier or 6 months. I can't remember. And so I was trying to find the good in him. But Sergeant J, there was something in my gut saying, you know what I'm going to say. So,
Yep, it's BS, yeah.
And like, if you told me you had brain cancer, there wouldn't be anything in my gut saying, It would be like, oh my God, Sergeant J, I'm so sorry. You know what I mean? It was just even though to that point, we were, to me, boys and everything was cool.
Yeah. I mean, this went even as far as to where I even got a bullshit tracking number, like a UPS tracking number saying, yeah, ship your stuff, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
like,
see that's
it went that
one,
far.
that's extra scams, man. Listen, I've dealt with people like that's a scammer, 100%, dude.
Yeah.
Whether he's
So
got
I learned some
cancer
valuable
now,
lessons. I'm sorry to
doesn't
take
make
over
him not
this
a
with this
scammer.
situation. I want to move on now. I'm gonna go grab another beer.
Okay.
I had to address that to find out if that's something that you also heard.
I'll go grab a
Because there
beer.
are other people that I found out there that have the same story.
I wanted to hear. I actually wanted
to hear straight up.
Sergeant J, I kind of wanted to clear the air on that too. So thank you for saying it, for talking about it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Anybody out there has
it's
the
over
same
now,
story?
though. I'll let people like do what they do, right?
Yeah,
I'm not.
Before they get caught
I
up.
have no idea.
But at the same time, if it is all BS at the end of the day, what goes around comes around.
Yeah,
I
didn't even really know that.
I grew up always being taught by my grandmother that raised me. You do right, and good things come to people that do right. It may not happen tomorrow. It may not happen 5 years. It could happen 20 years down the road. But if you do right by people every day, good things will come to you, and you just keep doing the right thing. So I purposely do that.
Hey, and I do all good, but all bad comes to me. I don't know what's going on around here.
It happens, man. It happens. It happens, man.
I take care of everybody, kids. I throw money at everybody, and then what do I get? Oh, I did get this.
Right. I know you that you're getting a dent in the doors.
Addicted. I got this once in a lifetime. This is worth $12 million. I'll sell it to you for $30,000 right now, and I'll send you a tracking number.
You take Venmo.
I'll send you a tracking number.
I need it in
I got
what's the shadiest payment method out there? You got to send it to me through Zelle only.
I got you.
Through Hong Kong, China.
You got to be coming to PSU. It's a new delivery company.
You send it to this guy here, some dumb fuck.
Cyclone RC, what's going on, dude? Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. We're over here just shooting this shit a little bit now.
Yeah, man. Sorry for the negativity, but yeah, we're past that shit now.
Yeah, we're just it's open floor. Yeah, so
It's
who just came in? I missed
mic
it.
night. It's open mic night on Monday night.
Oh, can I sing? I got some Britney Spears. You ready? No, but like
Thanks, Jeremy
no,
T.
who just came? Jeremy T just came in.
What's up,
No,
man?
Nah, he
Cyclone
was saying
RC.
thanks for my service and stuff. I don't know how far behind my chat is.
Oh, I can't see the chat. So whoever is telling me I'm ugly, I'm sorry, I can't see it. Don't tell me. I don't want to know.
Cyclone RC said, "Speed Cycle, you got to shave."
I did. I shaved this morning.
No,
I shaved
right now. Your top half. Your top half.
She's very happy with it too. Thank you.
Hey, did you guys know I found out a couple days ago that over half my subscribers are women? What is up with that? Is the algorithm off, or
we were talking about hot women before, JD?
They like bearded men.
Oh, no.
Man. They like bearded men.
I think it's the it's like the bear lovers are like 90 plus women. They just love it and they just love watching.
But you also have a charisma about you as well. There's some women probably like that.
I was told that.
Character.
I'm kidding. Yeah, but it's strange. Really?
Wow.
It could be a carryover from some of the women I work with. Well, I wouldn't say work with, but allow me to use their stuff. It could be that. I don't know.
That's pretty cool, Speed.
But there's some funny dudes out there. There's some funny dudes out there. I want to be. I try to DM a lot of people, and I get shut down by a lot of people, or I just get ignored most of the time. So whatever,
We gotta get you gotta get your buddy Rocky in here one day too. Rocky, we gotta talk to him one day. That'd be nice.
Who, Thunder?
Yeah. He doesn't really do lives at all, does he?
Nah, really. I just talked to Thunder before the stream. I said, dude, if you want to come in, just say hi and bounce. You don't got to do nothing, or come on the stream, talk all night.
I've seen him on something before, and he was super cool. I don't know what it was.
Oh, yeah, dude. I'll tell you this. This is the opposite of Brock. I bought 2 cars off of him, and he sent me stuff before. And him and his mom signed the cars, and his mom watches every single one of my videos, and she just says this long thing how she was laughing and loves it. And he has a really cool family, dude. His whole family is awesome. They're just they're
good people over there.
They're like church loving, just good people. They don't swear, drink. They just go on the water. They smash stuff. Get the police called on them. No, really good people. They're really good people, man. Really good people. And I was talking with Julia Chatwell's her name, the mom. I call her Mama Thunder. But, we had a conversation. And I was saying I had a horrible family. I didn't have a family growing up. And I feel like you're my second family. You guys are awesome, man. You just rock, So they're just really good people.
Yeah, we'll have to go over there and do he said that Thunder Fest. Whatever he's gonna do that.
He was, I don't know, because I think Thunder gets ideas, but then he realizes what entails into his idea, and then he's like, "Oh, I can't do that. Like the logistics are just gonna be a nightmare. Yeah. Like I don't want to get sued. It's not. Yeah. So I haven't. He was so hyped up about having this, and then he just shut it off. I didn't talk to him about it, but I mean, if he hasn't talked about it, he's not. I doubt he's doing it.
No, I want to get to the big events one day, dude. I definitely do.
Yeah, I just know with events, you got to have the right. You got to have your stuff together. Paperwork, safety protocols. If you're doing something big, if it's just us bashing,
I'm not necessarily talking about posting. I'm talking about going to.
Oh. I
want to go to some of those events one day.
Yeah.
Personally,
I would rather set something up where a bunch of us bashers just get together. It's not an event. We just literally plan a date, and all of us meet in one central location and just freaking have at it.
Yeah. Bars and Tone did something like that. I couldn't go,
we ain't gotta name it or nothing. We just do it.
I mean, you can do that fairly easy.
Mm-hmm. That's the best way to do it for a lot of people, man, because you're not hyping it up or putting any label on anything and making it like this giant
like
deal.
Sergeant J. Sergeant J's.
Everyone.
All right, he's down.
I'm setting up a Facebook group for my local
the pit next week,
hobby shop.
We'll be at the pit.
My local hobby shop's gonna have a little Facebook group. I'm gonna try and do all different racing events and stuff there. But I want to try and incorporate that into being able to use it somehow to just create events somewhere else. Like we got the one place near us, the pit, which is pretty damn cool to go to. Even on the weekend with enough people, we can go to Lumberton and go race in the morning. There's a lot of places to go run.
Yeah.
But the problem with having an event where you don't own it or pay for the spot, you don't know who's going to show up, and you have no control over who comes to the place. That's the only downside with just.
Well, the good thing is, right, you can't pay your expenses, but at least with the pit is like a public meeting area. We don't, you know what I'm saying? It's
you can have anybody there.
Enter at your own risk. You know what I'm saying? Even I do the same thing also. You know. Hey, what RC Crew? Did you go? He goes to the pit? You know him, Addicted?
Yeah, he goes to the pit. He goes to Lumberton.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, I've seen some of his videos too. I think.
Yeah, he went. He was down there for.
You got the X Max, right? You got the X Max, I think, right?
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
I think he has an X Max. I saw a few of his videos.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
He probably runs a lot now in the summertime. I'm usually just kind of like running in the summertime anyway. So.
I love winter bashing.
So do I, dude.
I break everything speed. At 2 jumps, I'm done.
You gotta build it right. You gotta build the car for winter. Huge paddle tires, huge power, just a tank.
Yeah,
and just
all armored.
Go.
Go armor. I'm an armor fanboy right here.
Nope, all armor.
Yeah.
So no, I mean I can't.
I love me some armors, man,
it.
for bashing. I ain't gonna lie. I love me some armors for bashing.
Armors are awesome, right?
I love my Losis for bashing too, though.
Speed Cycle, you want my XRC?
A Techno, man. What? It took me 3 years to break it.
You want the XRC for anything?
I want a Techno so bad, I'll never get one.
Get you a MT14, man.
I want one. I want the one I see like RC Kid and I think what you have one, right? The 10.
Yeah, you have MT14, man. It's a
those
tank,
things.
But mine's super M2C'd out.
Okay, yeah, because I see, I'll take my Outcast 6S.
Have a beefcake kit from M2C on mine.
The Max 8.
I would do the same thing. So
Let's get it fix it.
So like I dig I'll do it with my Outcast 6S EXB. I'll do the front flip and then I'll do the back flip and then I'll just mess around like that. But I noticed those Technos, man, do it like nobody's business. Like it doesn't it doesn't care.
The difference though too is those Technos are always getting some sort of custom power system in it. They're not getting a stock Spectrum. Maybe they are getting stock. Yeah,
you're not getting anything stock. So I'm running the Max 8
if you
V1
take that Outcast
2200
6S and you put a Max 8 G2 in it, and you take that Max 8 G2.
That's what I was using.
That Outcast is going to spin flip.
Yeah, that's what I was using. That's actually what I tested it in. Was that Outcast?
That's
you got tune the crap out of the diffs.
But the Techno gears are just fast.
Yeah, they are.
Techno gears are bad.
True.
No.
The final drive is fast.
The final drive ratio is
like
fast.
Crazy.
4S on a Techno is almost like 5S on other cars speed wise. 6S on a Techno is 6S on a Techno is like speed pinion on a Armin. And Team Corrali is very similar, even though they're junk as far as durability. They're really hot and fast out of the box. But they're geared a little different.
The Technos in the air, it's got such that wheel speed that you can kind of it'll flip and do whatever you want it to do.
The gears are so fast in it. Yep. And I don't even have one.
Set of backflip tires on there, man. It's the same tires you'll get. You can set it up with the same tires you'll get on the Outcast. So 6S backflips. I run 4S backflips on mine, and
they don't even have as much rotation.
Perfect, man. You tune those diffs up, and it just does whatever the heck you want it to.
Yeah,
it is insane.
Well,
I gotta get Sergeant J. I gotta get one. I gotta get one.
I highly.
It's been on my
highly
list for a
promote those
while
ones.
too, Speed.
And it's a very fun kit to build. Very fun.
But
even
you know
if you
what?
go straight to an M2C chassis, like don't even get the stock chassis. Like it comes in a box, resell it, get you the M2C chassis as soon as you order it. Just order it all at once. And
Oh
then
yeah, I
you will never
agree.
look
That was
back.
my plan. That was my plan.
Yep.
There's
You
another
don't even
person
have
that
to do.
though. Like that.
You
I
don't even
hate
have to
that.
do shock towers and stuff right away.
Shouldn't have to
Yeah.
do that though. Shouldn't have to
Yeah.
run it with everything
You
on
don't.
it.
Well, no, true.
You don't.
True.
You do not
You
have
know,
to do
like
it.
you know, and
But you want to.
I never
But
bent the stock chassis or
not
nothing like
really.
that, but I wanted that because I like to really
That chassis
do
is
the crazy
finally
crap.
tuned on my Creighton
And that's a
6S
race
EXP.
chassis.
Now
Has that techno been
a
durable?
lot of
Sergeant?
packs
It's
through
been
it,
good.
It is. It's
but I'm
actually
not
durable. Yeah.
prematurely changing it. I'm waiting for it to bend. That's all.
But if you're bashing in like some crazy ass spots, like a lot of places I bashed in Italy and stuff, where I would land at, there's no telling where you're gonna land on top of a small pebble or like a little rock that's sticking out of the dirt.
They were
And
70,
your
75 on the
chassis done.
Technos too,
So I
right?
had it wasn't 70-75 though on the stock Techno chassis.
They're
I can't
not.
remember exactly what I think it was 60-63 or something. One of those other ones.
I think
I
they're
don't
a
think it
little
was
bit thinner.
70-75. But
I thought most of the Technos are 70, 75 chassis.
I thought they were thinner, but I never owned one. I just
think
what
they're
I
They
thinner
might
than
be
that, though.
thin, but I
Yeah.
thought they were 70, 75 aluminum. I could be wrong. I don't
I
know.
have to
one.
look it up. I have to look it up real quick. I have the manual. Let me see.
I'm not fancy enough yet. I still didn't get mine.
You gotta get one, man. At least have
It's
one
on
of
the
those in
list,
your
dude.
collection. Even if you don't get that, get the ET48 or something. They're still just as good.
It's
They're
on
just
the
as
list.
fun.
go big or go home. I want the one
But
that
I will
like
say this: the chassis
I
didn't
like the
bend,
big cars
but I
though.
put a
The Technos are
I put
smaller,
a
though, right?
notch in it from landing on top of a rock. It was bad too.
The
So you
Technos
would-
are what, 1/10 scale or 1/8 scale? Kind of, they're smaller, right?
With the
That is-
MT410,
Yeah.
1/8 scale, right?
they call it an 8 scale, but I mean it kind of fits the 10 scale build really. But I don't know. It's not much larger. Like if I put it right next to the Outcast 4S V2, it almost looks the same size. It just looks like it's
Yeah, it's very similar.
more stout. It's just more stout. You know what I mean? Like the way it's
Right.
built with
Oh,
those
of
big
course, yeah,
shock towers
Techno.
and stuff on it.
Stunt car for sure.
Right.
Mhm.
That's a stunt car.
Yeah.
You know who was it? You know Kevin Talbot, right? Everybody knows him. Well, his buddy, what's his name? Aaron, big dude. You guys
Oh,
remember
yeah,
that his friend? Yeah. I was talking with him, and he had he was trying to talk me into getting a Techno, and I was telling him the same thing. I'm like, dude, I can't right now. I can't afford one. Like, he's like, dude, I
Yeah,
got this
they are
money. Show me the
expensive.
box. He's like,
$1,100,
I'm building
you know.
this. I'm like, sweet.
Actually, when I was in Italy before I left, I had met a guy when I was in the Bass Festival, and I was like, "Look, man, like I'm leaving soon, so if you want to get something,
What is
you
that?
gotta
Where's
get
that?
it now. Like you gotta order it
That's
now."
30.
Ooh, that's nice.
Wow.
That's the new radio from
Throw
what
it
is that?
out.
That new
Throw it
ra-
out.
That's
What is
the
that?
new
Radio
radio
Link?
link.
Dumbo
Radio
RC?
Link? Ooh,
That looks like a Dumbo RC there, Frank.
It's the new
that's sick, man.
RC8X from Radio Link.
That was like what,
Bars.
250, 300? How much was that?
255.
250? Okay, yeah, I thought it was about 250
All
or
right.
something like
Bars
that.
and Tone
That's
reviewed
nice, though.
that one,
That's nice.
but I don't know how good it was. I don't know. I don't know if he got.
So it's super technical, and most people, if you don't even know what the stuff is, are never even going to use. And I'll be one of those. I'll never use part of it.
I like
You want
turn
to
it on, a couple dials done.
You know why I
It's the
got
only
it?
thing that
Here,
deters me from those
you
radios.
know what I wanted though is this. No, I won't buy those remotes.
Look,
Hey,
You'll never
Surplus
catch me
hobby,
buying a
look.
Dumbo remote ever.
No, it's Surpass Hobby.
I just won't buy them.
that's a Dumbo. All right, okay, addicted. Don't
It's
just.
the same thing on my
No crap,
Relarlo.
Dumbo.
It
You don't think I know
feels
it's a Dumbo? Come on.
This feels like absolute junk in my hands. It feels like I'm driving a Walmart toy.
Oh, hey, Speed, you just copied me. That's
Come
not
on.
fair, man.
No.
That's my
Okay. Here's the thing. I got
But no,
this
see,
case.
this is what's cool about that Radio Link. Look at this small
This
receiver.
feels good though. Doesn't Speed in your hand, right? It's nicer.
that.
This is the nice
Look at this
material.
micro receiver.
They work good. It's just this is I got this for free and it worked for a while. I just took it off a car. It still works, but maybe you know what? Addicted, I'll trade you. You give me yours.
If you get a controller, you need one,
and I'll send you this.
It's even trade controller for controller.
Yo, get this ready, guys. Check this out. This right here is from my Outcast 8S.
I just can't.
I remember those.
This is on sale for $40 on the Horizon Hobby right now. I got this for $60 though, but it was $40 now. Right here, the Sergeant
That's not a bad price. That's not
what
a
is
bad
Sergeant
price, man.
Sergeant J? What do you roll? I know what
I still rock GT5, Fly Sky GT5.
All my cars got controllers. I'm not into that.
DX5 rugged. I still rock that one because it works, does the job.
Oh yeah.
Dang it,
all
Sergeant
J.
J.
Almost all my trucks are saved on it, outside of the crawler, and then one that I like to keep as an extra in case somebody's out and they want to run something. I could just
right. RC Crew got the same one. Yeah. This is for my
the only thing I don't like about the 5 rugged is I have the first version where it's just a capacitive touch thing, and it's trash. So you have to really know how to finesse it and work it. But outside of that, the actual radio itself is actually really good.
Now I have a ton of them. Because I just got them with the gas cars and stuff, and sometime let me show it to you.
This is still my most comfortable radio I got, my 4 p.m.
Also
the you can't go wrong with the Tabas, man.
In your hand.
Also the wheel, it feels very, very nice. It's very, very like a nice.
Yeah, those tactics are good. Those tactics are good radios.
So you can put it like in your, you know what I'm saying? It's got the nice foam on here. You know.
I like a controller to have some solid feel to it.
I'll give you something solid.
And Rich Dupabash told me he said they're pretty awesome. Oh, that's nice.
Heck yeah, I remember those.
I hated this remote when I first got it. I almost threw it out. And then for some reason, they only work really good with gas cars to me. I don't know if it's just the way because then I have this button I can do the shut off. You know, the safety
switch and stuff like that.
Kill switch, and it works nice for the gas cars, but I don't like them on the electric cars. I got these free with the cars, so I was using them.
That's pretty cool.
And I used to run Futaba, but they're so expensive, I got away from it, and I really don't care. So as long as it works good, I'll use it. But I don't know. Maybe if I bought a Futaba, I'd be.
It's the best stuff, you know, for controllers.
What's that? What were you saying, Force?
What? I couldn't hear you. What did you say?
What were you saying? What did you say?
Oh no, I was saying the cheap controllers sometimes are, you know, probably the best ones for certain things.
So there's a reason why there's a reason that guys drag race and that guys drift. They never touch anything like a Dumbo or any of those controllers because the reliability, the response time is not going to be the same as, say, this Radio Link. If you run it and you get the good servo, you're going to have 3 millisecond response time with this. You're not going to touch that with something else. There is going to be a difference in latency with some of these controllers.
I think
my biggest thing is that Dumbo controller is the same as this Rolarlo. And I don't want to talk about these controllers after this because that's not what this stream is about. This is junk in my hand. Listen, I don't care what you say. I don't care if
we'll go back to this.
Or Kevin Talbot himself says Dumbo RC is good. I'm not buying a $500 to $1,000 RC car and trying to cheap out and buy a $30 transmitter. Go buy a real transmitter or don't play. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, that's just your opinion. Yeah, I get it too.
You want to go? I
kind of agree with that. I kind of agree with that.
I want to buy this big fancy car, but yet give me the cheapest gas to put in it. It just doesn't make any sense. It's stupid.
Yeah.
Well, my Spectrum controller is broke though. That's why I went to the cheap ones.
Yeah, but not that it's bad, and it works. Mm-hmm. But it will never be for me. It's just not.
So to go back to the MT410,
I'll buy 45 DX5Cs before I do that.
Yep. There you go.
I'm trying to point to start.
MT410, I looked it
There
up,
we go.
and
Is that
that
me or
chassis,
him?
yes,
This
it
box.
is a 7075 stock chassis.
it
But that
is,
stock
right?
That's him.
chassis is thinned out and milled out everywhere you can mill it out to make it lighter.
They're 40
Nah.
So every single place you can mill it out, it is. So it's like literally like a millimeter and a half thick in some spots.
Jeremy,
So
don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. Dumbo works, dude. It does. I'm
ah,
just not buying them. I buy
that's funny.
just
I
not
won't
for
buy
me.
one of those either. I ain't
Where's
gonna lie.
Jeremy?
I have a
Come
hard
on,
enough
they're
time
now
with it.
40
With
bucks, not 30.
even using these,
That's
even
funny,
using like the
Jeremy. It's funny.
SLT3, I have a hard enough time with these. That
Oh, they're
I'm like,
junk. I won't
they
use
That's
fall
that.
junk.
apart. The
That's
buttons break
LT3.
on them easy. Like mine's rattling
Yeah,
right now.
The only
Like,
right.
Spectrum
yeah.
controller I like stock is this one, the
That's a nice one.
DX3.
The DX3 is a nice one.
Yeah.
I
That's
like
a
them
decent
too.
one. But
I have a they take a long time sometimes to hook up. Like you're sitting there for like
I know.
5 minutes and you're like, hello, and you switch the stuff, and then they go.
Speed. 45
Yeah,
seconds,
man,
you're
you
good.
went and had a drink. You went and had a drink and everything, and came back
You
and
gotta be
still not
very
connected
patient with
yet.
them.
they're
Went to
bad.
work.
Speed. Oh yeah, my DX3. I had it on my Typhon 6S. I couldn't deal with it no more. I couldn't. Sometimes it doesn't bond when I turn the thing on. I want to play with it at the RC track. I had to take out the battery, reset it 3 times to get it to go to connect. And I'm sitting there drinking the whole beer, and it didn't even connect. And then that's why I got.
Should I even? It's like, should I even trust this thing anymore? Like, what the
I
heck,
don't know.
man?
I couldn't connect it sometimes. It was like 2 years I had it for. I mean, what the hell?
Let me tell you something. That if the antenna wire, if you even just scrape that thing, you're done. Throw it out. Like
you know what happened, Sanjay, right? So I took it to the receiver box to change it to the Dumbo RC controller, and then lo and behold, the antenna wire was snipped. So it's 2 pieces.
I had that happen.
That's what happened. It was snipped inside the receiver box. I guess it's
when I ran the MX-07, that's how it ran off on me. It was snipped inside the receiver box.
Oh, you had a run on?
The receiver box was so small. Yeah. Took it out. I'm like, yeah, let's do a speed test. It was brand new, great shape. Everything was good. Get it down the street, and it just took off. Luckily, it didn't take off at like full speed or anything, but it took off at like 30 miles per hour, and it stayed about that speed until it hit a pole, and then shut off. Like everything was off, and I was like, I got lucky on that point, but shattered the body and everything. It was still cold out. Shattered the body. Had to like shoe glue and all that stuff to get everything back together right, but it ran good after that. But then I broke it a couple more times. Decided to strip it back down to a roller and sell it. It wasn't worth like putting a bunch of money into it, so I kept the electronics out of it and everything.
So, that's what I thought was so interesting about the gas cars is you get that whatever that shut off switch. If the battery dies or out of range or whatever, it stops. Like it cuts the engine out.
They don't come with that, do they?
Yeah, but that's what a lot of different things you can do though. I mean, a lot of your radio systems have it built in. People just don't know how to bind their stuff with it built into it. So if they lose, it will automatically break or it will just stop.
Right.
It won't just haul ass at full speed.
Right, like the kill switch state, you lose bound on the DX3.
Because I have my gas MTXL set up with automatic full break if I lose connection or battery power. So if everything loses, it'll go full break automatically, and I have the kill switch on it, so I can press the button on the remote to kill it, or if everything dies, it'll also kill it. But I also have this where if I lose range or something, it'll go to full break. And that's on the DX5 rugged. When you go to do the binding, there's a certain sequence that you got to do, and you hold full break on it when you're first binding it. So when it binds, it's automatically set to that. So if it loses, it goes full break. There's videos on it on freaking.
I think that's what Bars and Tones uses, and he is alone, so I think he hooks up all his cars to it. You like that remote a lot?
Speaking of bars,
it works great, man. But if I was gonna go with something different than the DX5 rugged, I would go with a DX5R or DX5C. R5 Pro or a C. DX5C, because they don't use that capacitive touch crap. Even the newer DX5 rugged has a dial.
Yeah,
like a roller on it.
I like that better.
This one has this crap, and that's the only thing I don't like about it. It's just a pad where it's a sensor where you just slide across and tap.
Wow, with sensors, there's no buttons on there?
No,
the
there's
old
no
this,
buttons.
yo,
Only
the
on
old
the
design
switches.
sucked.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
That design
Other
sucked.
than that,
It can break. It can get wet or
Yes.
break. You're saying.
it doesn't get wet. That's the design. The design behind it is there's no water that gets into anything. It's just a little
Yeah.
pad here, so nothing seeps in.
It's
There's no
steady.
recesses. There's no buttons.
Yeah.
Cool. It's like a
The
dishwasher.
downfall of this is it's super finicky and shit, and you're always like messing around with it, like you need to get pissed off.
Yeah, but so
Yeah.
what I found is my radio does pretty good in the rain without even having to be rugged. So
Exactly. They all
Like,
do,
I'm not
man.
even lying.
Unless you're standing
this
in a
one here?
downpour.
no, listen, no, but Sarge, listen to this. No lie. This is now. I know everybody doesn't like Traxxas, but I just like RC cars, so I don't hate.
I like.
I got.
Traxxas.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
My Traxxas Max, I still have my radio for it. Okay, my Traxxas Max radio was lost on the side of the highway for 5 days. No lie, dude. For 5 days, and it rained and poured during those 5 days. One day, I'm going the same way I'd always come back home from near where it was, because right around the corner from my mom's, and I see this shiny silver wheel out of the corner of my eye when I'm driving the car, and I'm like, right away, I got that. No way! Are you kidding me right now? Like, is that my remote? Got all excited, sped down the highway, busted the UE, busted back around. Busted again. Now here I come again, and I'm pulling up like, oh my god, it's my Traxxas remote. I pick it up, and literally, dude, no lie, water just pours out of it. I'm like, there's no way this remote's gonna work. No way. This is before I realized I had to film everything that I was trying to do for YouTube. I should have did this too, and I didn't. First time powering it on. A couple days later, after it dried out, it's been fine ever since. Even the Bluetooth thing didn't break on it. Still work to this day, dude.
That's pretty impressive.
I have,
right? I mean, it works.
I have my Traxxas XRT stock controller. I got my Vortex Traxxas controller. I use 3 of them Traxxas farmers.
Problem with Traxxas controllers.
The TSM. The TSM.
No, it's not the TSM. It's the fact that you can't run any high voltage through the receivers without blowing them up.
I know they suck. I know 6 volts.
That's the crappy part with Traxxas.
The TSM on the Slash 2-wheel drive. I have the VXL Slash on the track. It's incredible. The TSM is, you can't touch that Traxxas stuff though, with the servo, with the keeping it straight and all that, and having, you know what I'm saying.
He does a pretty good job.
Unless you're just a really good driver and you have a really good truck or whatever vehicle you're driving.
No, yeah, that's true. I know. I'm saying it helps out though too. It helps out because 2-wheel drive cars today, it's very, very tough to get that thing. 2-wheel drive, I'm talking about, like, it's really, really tough to, like, sometimes you be like, you hit the throttle the wrong way, the car's just gonna go off the track and fishtail. But the TSM really holds it together though. It's pretty cool. It's easier to drive.
I really can't stand anything 2-wheel drive anymore. I don't like it anymore.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I got away from it a long time ago, and I was just like, I don't want to go back.
Yeah.
I can't point to you, Sergeant J, but yeah, I agree with you. So, like, I didn't even know. What's 2-wheel drive again? No,
I just can't do it anymor. It's weird. I drive them sometimes on people who have them.
I got a 2-wheel drive.
I do too. Addicted. I do too. I just don't
rear-wheel
drive it.
I feel like that's one of those things that, you want to go out there and kind of have some fun sliding around. It's just different than 4-wheel drive. It's just
yeah.
You know what I mean? A little bit of a different kind of feel.
Sergeant J, they're making those armors now, like the Vortex 2-wheel drive now. They make them brush now. They make all those things 2-wheel drive stuff now. It's crazy.
So
those are good for I feel like those are good entry levels for sure.
Yeah. I think they make the big rock, the granite. They make them all 2-wheel drive now with the brush system.
Yeah, they got all the megas, those megas.
Yeah, the mega. I'm sorry, the mega, right?
Yeah, that's a money grab. That's all the upgrades.
Yeah. They're trying to get some more.
Because they're gonna get the little kids and stuff. The dad's got the 4x4. He wants for his kid. I've seen this probably 10 times in the hobby shop while I've been in there.
I know the mega is like
get this for my kid. I got that one. I'm like, get this for your kid. He's gonna love it. You're gonna get him into it, and you'll either figure out that he really loves it or he doesn't.
You can buy the drive shaft for it if you like it. You can upgrade it. You can make it 4-wheel drive for like $10. Make it 4-wheel drive. Everything is right there. You just have the drive shaft.
I just got my daughter a 3S Typhon, and I just keep it at 50%. That's all I do.
That's cool.
Too
It's a
easy.
good card.
Yep.
She loves it. She
It's
has a
crazy.
blast.
I'll go in a hobby shop.
Drive. Nice
And I'll
Jeremy.
like low
Yeah,
key.
so some guys like the
I'll
two-wheel
low
drive.
key
So
like teach them. Yeah.
Team Associates
Yeah.
Trophy Ride. That's
Yep.
cool, man. That's a cool truck. Yeah, drag cars are two-wheel drive. Yeah, so exactly.
Cool.
So he's saying about drag cars. Yeah. And these guys drag? No, right?
I can't drag. It's too boring for me. I admire it. I do it. I'll do it
that's
in
a
real life.
very
Our friend does it though, or Moorhead.
that's a very niche community right there.
Yeah.
Like, you got to be into that stuff. And I feel like most of the people I've ever known that do it, they have a love for it in real life. So like I have no like passion for that and care about drag racing in real life. So I don't know how I can carry that into the RC.
You gotta watch a guy. You gotta watch a guy on YouTube called Demonology. He's you guys want to watch that dude? He's a drag racer.
I think I've seen his. I think I've seen some of his stuff. I've seen a lot of drag videos. I like to watch it.
I mean, real drag videos.
I like to watch it, but that's what I mean. I like to watch it, and I've gone to races, and I've helped people build stuff, and it's just not me like my thing where I want to do that. Like I don't know.
Me neither.
I want to buy one of the. I want to buy one of the Losi drag cars because they're $150. That's the only reason I would get one right now.
There you go. If I got one, I would put it on the shelf probably. I literally.
That's my.
Like this,
problem
how
is
cool is this thing?
You rock queen, huh?
I'll just leave it at that.
Shelf queen.
It
now
would be,
I actually have real huge Hoosier drag slicks in my garage for a real dragster. Like, and I won't buy that car. It just it doesn't make sense. Like like you said, Sergeant J, put it on your shelf. Yeah, whatever. Thunder took one to a skate park. Launching it. I'm like, you son of a bitch.
That's funny.
So RC Crew was asking how many cars you combine to the Ruggets. I think they're like 20 or 30 cars to those.
Really?
It's not a lot like some of the other remotes, but I don't think it's that many.
He should be asking how many.
How
many
like
cars?
20 cars or so.
Know that. He's got the
I believe it is only 20.
I think it's only 20. Oh, you know what?
Maybe even less than that.
So I think you can bind up to 100 cars with this. Comes with a sweet little remote. It feels nice in the hand.
It looks super fancy.
Addicted. You know, these are 3 millisecond response time, by the way. Addicted.
Yeah, I don't want them.
It says on the box. You want me to show you the instructions on them?
Nope.
It comes with candy.
I could care less if they gave me those for free. I still wouldn't want
them.
I might get this in my Honda maybe next year. Right here. You know what this is? I think Speed knows those.
I'm not that guy that's going to buy all the good stuff and then cheap out on something.
Is that Olin's?
Olin, yeah, that's suspension for the Honda, but it's super. It's like a Swedish brand.
When did they come out? Because I was building Hondas 15 years ago was the last time I built a Honda. Maybe
they got popular about 15 years ago. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yo, rock them Dumbos, RC Crew. Rock them, brother. Nothing wrong with it. Rock what you like, man.
I do have a bunch of Dumbos. Are they holding up, RC Crew? Do you like them? Give me some feedback. Just we get some good feedback.
Listen, every car I buy comes with a remote.
I need a backpack of remotes when I go bashing.
If they're DX3s, I'll keep them. If they're anything else, I'll get rid of them. My armors are on my DX5C, and then I got all these other ones to start adding some stuff. But I want the Noble.
It's only 20 Addicted.
I want the Noble NV4. I want the Futaba 7-channel. I want all the different remotes.
Addicted. I think they could. So when you have the he has the rugged DX, whatever he has, the DX3 rugged. You have to have Spectrum remotes receivers for that to work. Spectrum receivers. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, like the 300, like the ones on a Vortex, or the bigger ones. Any Spectrum.
The SR315s or SR515s. Any of the protocol.
315. I think it's only 315.
SR315 will bind to a DX5C. Yep.
Yeah, it's 315 and up.
And that's a major upgrade for an Arma car because the DX5C it's a much better controller.
Oh yeah, I know.
But no, listen, I know what you're saying about the Dumbo stuff. I don't buy them for two reasons. One, I can't buy it locally. I like buying my stuff locally for the most part. I bought this Radio Link for one reason. I needed a long range radio for my speed run cars. And instead of dropping $800 on the Futaba, the Radio Link for $255 with 600 meters of range. That's 2,000 feet without touching an extra antenna. That's far.
Insane. That's far.
That's nuts.
That's nuts.
So 1,937 feet that thing should be able to do. I should be able to hit whatever top speed I need in most of my cars.
That's actually really good. How many receivers it comes in a box? How many receivers you get with it?
It came with two. It came with two receivers, a micro and a full size. But I got it when it was on sale for 25% off for, I guess, Amazon Day or something. So I got a pretty decent discount on it. That was the only reason I bought it.
Yo, Sergeant, pour me a beer, bro. Pour me one of those beers. What the hell are you drinking there? Happy Cat? Mad Cat? Pacific what? Oh, Land Shark. Oh, man, I like Land Shark, man.
I love Land Shark.
Frank.
No, nobody can touch that.
No, Land Shark is good shit. I like
That's
Land
not Roth right there.
I got a six-pack. I had a six-pack of those Land Shark. Maybe a different one, but not the green. What one was that one? Anyway, three Land Sharks, man. I'm toasted, bro. I get
three Land Sharks and she'll love me in the morning.
Forget about it,
I'm
man.
sipping that Pacifico, Mexican.
Yeah, I saw that Pacifico.
You ever had it?
No, I never heard of it.
Man. I wanted to try something different. I've been doing a lot of coolers lately. I've been on the Rocky stuff, you know. Drinking Colorado.
Colorado. You have to drink a lot of quarters because he's in Colorado, right, Sergeant J?
Yeah. Yeah. Coors Light, Coors Banquet. Yeah, man. Coors is actually pretty good. It's not bad.
What is? Oh, the Coors Banquet?
Coors.
Actually, it's not.
Full flavor Coors is not bad.
No, I didn't ever drink it because I thought it was like white trash or something. And a friend of mine drank it, and I'm like, I passed me one. I'm like, this isn't bad. I'm like, you know,
it's not.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Somebody drinking Bushes, then you know there's a problem. Bushes.
Yeah, man. Now that natty ice and that.
No, listen, natty ice. That's not white trash. That's natty ice is in the hood over here.
Natty Irish.
Well, what about
him?
So, what about Pabst Blue Ribbon on tap in Detroit in a bad part of town? Is that good?
You drink Pabst around here. You're Pabst probably an art guy.
On tap.
Yeah. Yeah, around there. Yeah, and here too. It became a fad. It became a fad. Like,
is that what it was?
It's funny how certain beers coincide with certain types of people.
So that's think about the commercial. Have you guys seen the classic commercial where he's like, "Just drink it, you asshole"? Have you seen the commercial?
No, I have not.
He's like, he said it's not good, but what did he say? I forgot what he said.
I gotta write this down. Hold on, I gotta use this in one of my videos.
Taste or something like that. It doesn't taste good.
Hold on.
It's like George Washington in a something going down your throat to fight the redcoats or some shit like that. It's crazy. We gotta play the commercial, man.
Wait, what was that? Pabst Blue Ribbon? You said, Sergeant J? What beer was that?
It's the most classic beer commercial that was never aired, supposed to air ever. Pabst Blue Ribbon. Just if you go on YouTube and just type, just drink it, you asshole, you'll find it. Just drink it, you asshole. You'll find it.
Just drink it, you asshole.
Did you
watch? That's like the most famous quote from the commercial.
Hey, Speed, you know these guys here? Chicagoland RC.
I've heard of it.
I think I slept with all of those guys. Yeah. No, I'm kidding. Come on, man. Settle down.
I get around.
Oh, man.
There's no sales tax. No sales tax for the Scooting, Illinois. If you live in Illinois,
if you haven't seen that commercial yet, you need to watch it.
I'm putting it in my next video.
Your ass off. You will have to put it in there.
It's going in my next video. I'll just throw it in if it doesn't fit. I'm just gonna throw it in. I'll be like, here, and then boom, throw it in.
Dude, it's hilarious.
You have to incorporate that Bob Ross can when you're in your video. You have to incorporate you drinking it while you're.
Oh, I have a lot of Bob Ross memorabilia. I can't say it right. Memorabilia. I thought I could talk, and I'm not even drinking. Okay, hold on. So it's Pabst Blue Ribbon, you asshole? Is that what it is?
No, just look up. Just drink it, you asshole. and you'll
Okay,
find
just drink it. Sorry, I got sidetracked with you guys talking about, floppy things, and I just got all,
I'm gonna go find that freaking video right now.
I'm always looking for. I got a really funny one that's coming up, and it's
The
about.
dude's got like an American flag freaking button-up shirt tucked into his jeans with a big old belt buckle on and stuff. It's hilarious.
I got it.
I got it. On J-Town Riddick.
He's like, you don't drink it because it's good. It's funny, man.
I got it right here. Look.
It's a 2-minute. It's like it's a 2-minute. It's a 2-minute video. Like it's a whole commercial. It's crazy.
Me and Addicted should put ourselves into it.
I just watched that one. That was goofy as hell.
That's Addicted right there.
Here, hold on.
Yeah, I think the actual commercial is only 1 minute, but it's funny as shit. He's in like Arkansas or something. I think that's where he's at, or Texas.
The fuck is this?
Like, where do they find this dude?
It looks like young George Bush.
I didn't know that this guy actually
He
did
is
more
wobbling.
commercials. Yeah, it's funny, man. He did more commercials. He did another one, man. Holy crap, I didn't know that. The same dude.
It's not good. It's not smooth.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out. I couldn't hear it, but I got this. I have a place by my house that looks just like that. I might just reenact it.
You should, man. You'd be really good at it too. You have that artistic feel to your videos and stuff.
Yeah,
and
you can
be able to put
articulate
it
it really
together.
well.
Like you could do it. You could easily do this.
Fellas,
man.
I think I'm going to call it quits here in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting late over there, man.
Force, you gotta go to the Manhattan tomorrow.
What, Madden? You're going to Madden tomorrow?
I got a date with my wife.
10-inch. Look at this speed. 10-inch pythons.
I like it. Like it.
RJ,
30 inch.
Thank you.
30 inch pythons.
10-inch
No,
pythons.
I have my PT test is on Wednesday, so I'm just chilling today, tomorrow,
riding your
next
bike
day.
and
I'm
stuff?
just hydrating and chilling, and then do my
While
PT
we
test,
wait,
knock that sucker
we
out.
hydrate.
I heard you guys ride bikes in the Air Force. Is that true?
Who else? Anybody know what I'm
Nope,
talking
not
about?
true.
Speed?
Oh.
I can't hear. I can't hear what you guys. What?
When you say while we wait, we hydrate. Anybody else know who I'm talking about?
While we wait, we hydrate. That's
you know
right.
who says that?
Who?
You ever watch Stale Cracker?
No.
He's this chef, ex-cop, cook on YouTube, and does a lot of Cajun, jambalaya, all this stuff down in New Orleans.
Oh
my goodness! His thing is, while we wait, we hydrate.
Does he do it like outside and then has
all
like
over the place? In Walmart, because he's got his spices in Walmart now. But he's all over
really?
The place.
Oh my god!
Now this guy.
Well, I've heard
his cooking stuff is awesome. I love watching it. It's good stuff.
Speed Psycho. I put the link to that video in the chat so you can go straight to it later. In the chat on StreamYard.
Okay. Thank you.
That's funny. That's a funny ass beer commercial right there. Very, very good. It's like fighting the Brits in the can.
You can do it, Speed. You can do it all night long.
There's also a beer. If you look up a beer that's called the Very Right, like the very right wing, it's like a Republican.
Oh, right wing beer. Right wing beer.
Right wing beer. It's so cool, but they don't have it over here. I can't find it.
It's funny, man. They really made it. Like I couldn't believe that was a real thing.
Hey,
like,
Frank, if you can find
this?
Yeah, no, that's right wing beer. Frank, if you see it in your part of Jersey, your neck of the woods over there, get me a 6-6er, would you?
I don't know.
You might get shot.
I'm allowed to go buy that stuff.
Red Wing, you're not allowed to buy it?
No,
Well, you're wearing a Marlboro shirt, so that tells you a lot, doesn't it?
no, just a t-shirt. I'm not worried about everything else, dude. I'm not getting wrapped up in that stuff. I make my money. I live my life. I do my thing.
There you go.
Red Wing beer.
Dude, social media is destroying this world at the same time as it's great. It's
advertising. It's advertising because I want to drink a right wing beer.
I don't think people realize that Facebook really can control everything with one push of a button and make everybody see the same thing, or not see the same thing. So it's just true. It's 100% true.
Well, Paul's working late. I see he's working late. This guy.
That works.
Yeah, so
that's
why
that works with
I
all
put that up.
facets too, though. It ain't just Facebook. It's just all the different main
It's just
things that
social
they push
media in
everything
general.
on.
I know.
Yeah,
That's why you have
everything.
videos. That's why you have videos where there's a montage of 30 different news channels saying the exact same thing.
Yep.
How is that possible? Because it's all programmed.
Listen, man. I mean, listen. Our mainstream media talked about that Titan sub explosion.
Yep.
When there was so much other stuff that was going on that was way bigger headlines, like
stuff.
280 people that perished in that boat coming over from trying to come from
China.
wherever that was. But they didn't talk about any of that stuff.
No, they didn't. It happened the same week.
They kept pushing this stupid Titan sub, but we all knew blew up right away.
Oh yeah, of course. They're like, oh yeah, it's one more day of oxygen. I go, bro, they have no they're dead. They're dead.
Yeah, man.
One more day of oxygen. Yeah, sure. Okay, they're alive. Yes. One more day of oxygen. So they went right down and blew up right away. That's pretty much what it was.
It is dead. They do that a lot. They something happens and they distract with something else. JoJo Siwa's having a concert. Don't mind these 1,200 people that just died.
I know exactly, right?
I'm making that up, but obviously, that's something like that.
No, but you're right though. What you're saying is partially true though.
Yeah.
How about the decisions that they're making with all these pushes to do this? These government currencies that they're trying to get away with. I mean, all these decisions were made during that time where they're saying, "Hey, we're going to start doing all this, and it's going to affect all of us," which gives the government control of over all currency digitally, if it happens.
I think crypto though is regulated.
We're waiting for that.
Yeah, it's happening. They're already pushing their little. If you watch any of the hearings and stuff like that, you got to pay attention to that kind of stuff.
Wait, they're trying to control the cryptocurrency now. They're trying to control it.
Yes. And there's over 30 major countries around the world that are already pushing it. They're already saying, "Hey, we want to jump on this." And what it'll do is it'll allow them to control every aspect of your income. If they get rid of the dollar and you go straight to this, then that's all you have control of. Then they control it all. So it kind of sucks, man, to think about it like that, but that's what they're going for.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
And then
I hope it doesn't work. I hope it fails.
Me either, but to Forrest, if that happens, we're gonna have to sell our favorite remotes. They're gone. They're out of here.
You can make a couple bucks. How many do you have?
I will. I can make,
right.
Frank will make probably $100. I'll make $10 in mine.
Like that. What's that movie?
As long as those remotes
where they have
work.
the clocks on their arms in time with Justin Timberlake. He got the clocks in their arms and everybody's
that was
time
a wild
going down.
They're
like robbing people from their
I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
Write it down.
That's my girl right there.
I gotta buy some more guns and ammo. That's what I'm gonna buy.
What's it?
Psycho. It's called In Time, featuring Justin Timberlake. Like he's like the main. It's really good, yeah.
Wait, that's In Time.
His mom is
Sergeant J. He talks about the movie when you're born with a time limit, and then when you're 18 years old, your time starts reducing. So they can throw your organs. You just drop dead.
That's not the one where you can actually trade time.
No, it's called In Time.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite movies.
In the movie you can do that. You can give time to someone like that kind of stuff.
You go to the you go to the bartender.
You can rob somebody, like you could
You do.
it's
You
crazy,
pay for your
man.
food. You go to
I've seen it.
You scan your arm at the bar.
That's a good one.
It's called In Time. Sean J. That's one of my favorite movies. I love that movie, man.
That's crazy.
The problem is I've been in the hospital so many times that I'll be high as hell watching some movie about time travel, and then I'll forget.
So I can agree, man. Half the movies I've watched are on plane rides, traveling to some deployed location. Going overseas or something. I'm like, I think I saw that before. Flying in a damn airplane, going here or here, and I'm like, holy crap! I remember that. Yeah,
But I'll have to rewatch it
just
because
brain dump
I don't
most
remember
of
the
time.
details. Yeah.
Have you guys seen Avatar: The Way of Water yet? You guys see all the new movies yet?
I didn't watch the movie like sit
I have
down, but
incredible.
the kids put it on. The older two, they wanted to watch it, and I
Couple
kind of
days.
like
It takes a few days. It's
glimpsed
like
in and
3 hour
out of
movie.
there, and I haven't actually watched it.
It's pretty cool though.
I've been on a lot of like military documentaries and things like that. That's
History
my
Channel
little
is your
kick
favorite,
right
right?
now. Yeah,
History Channel.
I'm all about History Channel, all those different documentaries. I've been on like scout sniper type stuff. I've been watching some of their interviews and like people that survived some of these other different types
Stealth
of
Sniper.
raids or yeah, like raids or invasions or
Oh yeah,
like
okay.
hey we went in to take out this specific subject and this is how we did it type of thing. Like learning from those people and like their leadership that the shit that they dealt with. I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's good. Probably.
And back
I
back in
recently
the
watched
day,
one. This guy was
Back in
97
the
years old. He
day
was a
when I
World
was
War
young, I'm
II
not a kid
survivor.
anymore. But some days
And
I
Wow.
he
sit and wish I was a kid
recounted.
again.
Hell yeah, I like that song. He recounted his
Yeah, well, he had to start it
every
off. I had to
aspect.
finish the hook. I didn't know what to do.
You had to. The guy recounted
Thanks, Pete.
his memories from
World War II.
liberating one of the first concentration camps, and it was pretty intense. So I
Wow.
like watching stuff like that, and I'm like, he's no longer here anymore. But 2019 is when the guy finally passed away. But he was able to get a whole interview off, and he spoke so well for being his age. I was like, holy crap, man, this guy's still fully coherent and remembers all
Yeah.
this stuff and give a
97
story.
years old. Wow, 97 years old. God bless him, man.
He's like, I'm 97 years old, and he's just talking. I'm like, holy shit, this guy's
Wow.
I'm like
all there still.
110. My brain ain't there. What to tell you? Too many smacks in the head.
No, those are interesting because they're very meaningful too. They mean different
Oh,
things, especially like
I
veterans.
love
I love learning about
listen.
that stuff also. I mean,
I love
like,
listening to
Yep.
older people talk like that and their stories and like Sergeant J, you're talking about war stories. I've actually talking to veterans that have been like they'll talk about how that they lost the whole platoon, they barely made it out of there, they get put in the brig, they're getting beat up by their higher ups, and then they end up getting I know this one guy, they finally pulled him out of there, and the guy's like, what are you doing? Like, this guy got the Purple Heart and stuff, and you just threw him in jail and you're throwing him down the stairs. This is Vietnam. And then he got to go meet the president, like Forrest Gump and all that. But just the stuff that happened. And then back in World War II, most of my family has served in some wars, and it's very interesting. So I get what you're talking about. I dig that stuff.
The
It's
reason why I like
incredible.
this is because we're running out of people that can tell the story, and then
Yep.
the ones that are still alive that you get to get the story directly from, like you get to hear their testimony and like what they saw. I love
It's
that
so
stuff,
interesting.
man.
Yeah, me too.
Otherwise,
That's
you're
how
not
you
gonna
gonna
get
learn
it
it. That's how you gonna learn it too. You
You're just
can't
gonna get
hear
some
it on the
random
news
thing or
or the
something.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I used to
like
drive veterans from World War II, like at the VA for free. Like I used to volunteer my time, like 2 days a week when I was in school back in Long Island.
Heck
I
yeah,
used to work for
that's
the
fun
vets,
stuff.
yeah, it was cool. It was from like Nassau County. It was a veteran service agency, and I used to pick them up for their appointment, take them to the VA. And some guys tell me all these. He goes, "Oh yeah, I was the radio. I was like
Addicted.
a sport
Yep.
I
observer."
forgot what you did when you were in the Navy, man. What did you used to do when you were in the Navy?
Oh, the Army.
I forgot.
I was Army.
No, you were Army. Addicted was Navy.
No, I wasn't.
Weren't you in before?
No.
What branch were you? Or you were around? You were around military then. That's what it was.
My dad was. My
That's
mom,
what
my
it was.
friends were. Yeah, but no, So my
I
dad
thought
was
you were in at one point for some
my
reason.
dad was in Vietnam. He made it very. He made me not want to even think about it because he never talked about it and made it like it was a bad thing.
They never talk about it. It's like you gotta squeeze it out of him. You gotta squeeze it out of him.
He made it like even when nothing would ever come out of him. Even when he tried to squeeze it out of him, it was weird. So he never really made me think it could be that, but
it was that bad. I don't know. I had a lot of people that I know.
All those things
They don't like you really got to put pride out of them, and you got to get their trust too. It's like they won't just come up to you like, "Hey, I was in the war and I shot Hitler and this and that." You know, they're not going to just come out and say it.
Nope.
So, but at any second, anything could go wrong. That's the thing too. You know, you're out there, anything could go wrong at any second.
Mm-hmm.
Scary, but you know,
even right now, man, we're in a big tense situation now with the whole world.
We are.
My goodness,
We
man.
are.
There's a lot of stuff happening right now too that people don't really pay attention to.
Yeah, like the
And
war.
there's some people. There's people. Yeah, there's people that's about to get put in harm's way again, and it's like for like why? I don't understand part of it, but I do at the same time because there's ultimately higher agendas for governments than what we can really think about. But,
all day. Unfortunately,
people get sacrificed in the
Midnight.
midst of all
3
that.
minutes. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 2 minutes.
Oh
yeah.
We almost
I'm
done.
gonna cut it at midnight just to make it a time at midnight.
Oh,
Hey,
okay, yeah. I'll be here till midnight. 3 minutes.
Hey, so I'll start off and I'll say, you know what? Appreciate the invite, man. It's always a pleasure. We got to shoot the crap a little bit.
Yeah,
Sorry
we
for
got to
going
get
to the negative levels of all the crap that I went through with Brock Diesel thing and crap.
Great. I had
It
no
is what
idea
it
about
is,
your
man.
Brock Diesel. Your Brock Diesel.
Oh yeah, I don't talk about it a lot
man.
anymore. I've only mentioned this like two other times on other people's live stream things, but it was just because it came up. So I'm like, don't even talk about that. Like, I got bad blood with that guy. So
yeah, and I wanted to know. It's all good.
I'm happy to get off your chest. You feel a little better now? Get off your chest.
Yeah.
You feel relieved. That's good.
Yeah, I don't care anymore, man. Like, it's whatever.
Yeah, it just stinks, man.
But yeah, I appreciate it, Addicted, for inviting me and
No, of
everybody
course,
else
man.
in
Thanks for
the
coming in,
channel
bro.
here, man. It's good to see you two again on the live and actually hang out, man. So cheers to that.
He's gonna come. Sergeant's gonna come to New Jersey. He said one day. He said he's gonna drive through it or something. You might pass it down the way down.
I definitely visit Jersey because my in-laws are there. I
The in-laws are here. Are you gonna come here?
Yeah,
You're gonna come here too, brother.
Yeah, I used to go up there when I was stationed in Jersey for 8 years. I used to go once or twice a year. So I drive up there and back, up there and back. But at that time, I didn't know Chef. I didn't know who you were. I didn't know who Addicted was.
Yeah, we didn't. Yeah, it was a long time
I used to
ago.
be stationed there too. I was stationed there for 2 years.
Fort Dix? You were here at Fort Dix?
Yeah, I was at McGuire.
Okay, yeah, I'm like 40 minutes away from over there. Yeah, but I moved to Jersey in 2016, so I'm kind of new to Jersey. I'm originally from New York.
Oh, okay. I was in Jersey back in 07, 09.
Oh, nice. Okay, I think I just got back from Korea back then. Yeah, it was the good old days.
Nice.
What's up?
Addicted is ready. Look at Addicted's mannerisms. He's just like, man, screw these guys.
I'm sitting here thinking about tomorrow, what I'm trying to do.
I'm trying to run that dirt bike, man. Dirt bike jumps Primal MT.
That's Thursday. Tomorrow.
I think about when I get my Vendetta, I'm gonna take it to Manhattan and I'm gonna play with it by a playground over there. Get some Manhattan footage. I'm gonna get some city footage for my YouTube. What do you think? It's different scenery.
I like it. I think Addicted.
I say do it.
Do it. Yeah. Do it.
Okay. I'll do it.
I say drive it right downtown.
I'm gonna drive it by the Intrepid. You know the Intrepid? It's stationed over there in what?
I don't know nothing about New York.
If I hit people though, I'm gonna get in big trouble though. NYPD is gonna storm on me like I'm robbing a bookstore. If I hit somebody.
Who robs a bookstore? I want to know. I want to meet this guy.
They're putting books in their coats, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It should be funny because they don't care about the bookstore.
I want to see
H. Riviera popped in late. What's going on, bud? How are you, H. Riviera? Good to see you, man. It's been a while.
Riviera, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, Addicted was just telling us how he's going to ride his RC motorcycle and do a 50-foot jump like the Fonz on Friday. It's a big thing, a big to do.
Right? Make sure you get the Addicted. You got to get the great.
I mean, if you think about it, I have a Raminator downstairs, you know, and this is technically scale-wise the biggest thing I got.
That?
It's a quarter scale.
Yeah, scale-wise, that is, yeah.
This is a quarter scale.
Wow.
So technically, this is the biggest RC I got.
Yeah.
scale wise. Even though I got a Raminator.
It makes sense. Makes sense.
You know, just so I gotta. So my what I was gonna say was I gotta get a trailer for the Raminator to tow the bike. That would definitely be pretty cool looking.
That'd be
Sweet.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Can't wait.
And that's it. And that's all I have to say about that.
That's all I have to say about that.
Yeah. All right, we ending the stream now?
Yeah, man. RC Crew New Jersey, hit me up on Instagram or something, dude. We'll get together. Definitely make some time to go over to Lumberton or the pit, dude. I'm down.
Yeah. I'll be down with it.
We'll hook up. We'll get each other's number, dude. But
give
yeah,
me
guys,
the
So
updates.
if anybody is still hanging out after this live stream, I got 1 hour left to stay up.
well, listen, I can just kill the live stream if you guys want to hang out. I'm not
You just
actually
want
going
to
to
drink.
bed. I was just
You're
starting the
drinking
live.
beers.
Okay, that
So,
works.
I'm
just
going
chilling.
to kill it. Everybody, thanks for
Take
stopping
care,
in.
guys. Thanks for watching,
Thumbs
guys.
up on the way out.
Thanks for watching,
Yeah,
guys. Appreciate it. Make sure you like and
Yeah.
sub to Speed, Sergeant J, me, and Addicted.
Like, yeah, I'll be on Wednesday, so y'all see me on Wednesday.
Wednesday night,
I'll let
9:30.
I'll let you guys know how my
Romantic.
PT test went and all that.
You'll be all right, man. You're
Oh
strong.
yeah,